Hello, wonderful LARP watchers, and welcome back to the stream.
Woo!
Yeah. Okay. Those slightly more eagle-eyed viewers will notice that we're a bit thin on the ground today. Unfortunately, Red and Constance are both super unwell, and we decided to run the game anyway because why not?
Because I paid to get here and you in a car.
Because, but where is your normal car? Where is it?
It's on a garage forecourt where it will remain until next Tuesday.
And then you shall pay lots of money.
Lots of money.
Excellent.
And then I will cry.
Right, I'll do our announcements as always. Thank you for all the lovely comments. We had some really nice ones on YouTube. One which I shan't repeat about can you remember Doro, who was their vampire right at the start, the first weekend vampire you killed.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So like our demographics of who watches our stream is like 98% male. It's quite impressive. But I think like the one lady who watched the Google YouTube video commented on the way I did a growl. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, made me blush slightly. So thank you.
Good work, my gender. Good work.
Thank you for enjoying that. We had some other nice ones. It's always nice to read cool comments, so cheers for that. Our other comments, thank you always for Critic for the dice. Yeah. I think he's just finished his last Kickstarter, which was some animals to use as little figures and stuff. They're pretty cool. Worth checking out. I would like some, but the way we play it doesn't really work. Anyway, here we go. Can you remember where you were?
We are in the Wizard's Wine in the vat room. You've just straight up smashed druid, and the teeth necklace went everywhere, and that's where you finished it.
Yeah, and the doors are being battered by some little trees.
The door is barred by you.
And we've got wolves and little skittery wood things.
They're being ripped apart by ravens and wolves.
Yeah.
Perfect. So I'll do a very, very quick recap of what happened last time. You left the town of
Kursk.
Pardon?
Kresk.
Well done.
We got there straight away.
In the cold kind of northwest of Barovia, and headed down to the Wizard of Wine. The Burgermeister there gave you the look, and you promised him you would return with wine for him to help ease the pains that his people have to live under. You headed out and headed back across the river and then south through the woodlands. As you got into the clearing, you could see the vineyard in the distance. But you ran into a small family of people outside in a cropped of trees. As they spoke to you and explained their plight and the troubles that they were under. Can anyone remember their names?
Davian?
What was the name of the family?
Davian.
If I can read my own handwriting.
Markikoff. It was the same
It
family.
was indeed.
Yeah.
You met the grandfather, or the father. Indeed. And he'd been told maybe about 10 days prior they'd been kicked out of their own home. The druids had attacked. They didn't have the strength to hold against them, and got to safety, but had come back and got outside. Found some information about him, that there were 3 magical acorns, magical gems, magical somethings.
One's been stolen.
One had definitely been stolen earlier. Believed maybe some others had been stolen as well.
They need those to grow those grapes.
They do indeed.
We also saw the druid pouring possibly poison into the vats.
As you made your way into the vineyard, you got attacked by hundreds of tiny little twig blights, standing maybe 3 foot tall, charging in, biting and scratching you. Some of you just fled straight inside and got in. Others who weren't as quick had to battle your way through. Once you got inside, you managed to blockade the door, but as you went deeper, you quickly saw that there were more inside. Deeper. In the actual building itself, in these huge wine tanks where they were crushing the grapes, you could see there was a druid there, poisoning them. Charging in to take them on, Red summoned some wolves, the battle fierce. You managed to get the better of them, knocking him down from the high perch, mimicking each other's spells with the different styles of druidism, as now their silence falls over. The last of the twig blights has been destroyed by the crows. The wolves fade back into wherever they came from. As you now stand in this large, what's the word I'm looking for? Vat room. So,
basement.
You've got a balcony going around the top, a number of barrels, maybe 20 barrels on the floors. You're not sure if they're full or empty. 4 very large, standing upright vats with some stairs going up above you. There's a door about halfway up leading north, and then another door going north. There's a door going south underneath the stairs, underneath the balcony, and then a door going further to the east. So you guys have come in from the west. You can see, you guys kind of come in at the northwest corner, and you can see another door coming out in the southwest corner.
Did we check the body of the druid?
No, he went, and that's when we stopped.
Yeah, that's when we stopped.
She just got killed.
Can I check the body of the druid?
Yeah, you're going to go over and have a look.
Grab the
with me,
teeth from that
please,
necklace.
1 second.
They're all over the place.
Yeah.
There we were.
As you go over, you can see her hair in these kind of mud dreadlocks, long, with sort of smell of earthy, sweaty nature. Covered in small scrapes and blisters and bumps on her skin. You can see on her thumb, when she cast one of her spells, she bit into her own thumb and ripped. And you don't know whether she used that as part of the component for the spell or not. But there's deep bite marks within. You look at her mouth and just look at her for a second, you can see her incisors, slightly longer, one of them heavily chipped, the other standing out. Around her on the floor, where this necklace broke, you can see a number of teeth and bones. She still wears a necklace, which has got a few ears on it. Definitely 2 of them are humanoid. She has a small pouch at her hip, a staff. Give me...
I use detect magic.
Yeah.
Magic within 30 feet of you. You can use an action to see a faint aura around any visible creatures or objects in the area that bears the magic.
That takes how long to invoke? 10 minutes?
Casting time is an action.
But you're casting it as a thingamajig spell?
It's just happens. Hang on, let me have a look. For the duration you sense, so the duration is up to 10 minutes. You sense a presence of magic within 30 feet of you. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal.
Okay. As you invoke the spell and look around the room, your vision changes slightly. A couple of shimmers here and there. As you look at the druid, you can see the wisp of magic that was on him. Or her, sorry. I shall tell you... No, it would still be on. Bear with me. And you'd be able to identify it. She's got transmutation magic still on her. As you investigate, I'll just give you the spell, I'm not going to make you roll. You can see the remnants of the spell bark skin is just fading away from her as her concentration is completely shattered. But we'll give you the remnants of seeing that spell was on her.
Okay. And the pouch isn't magical, or the staff is magical?
No.
We'll go through the pouch.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the pouch, a number of berries, herbs, mistletoe, things along that lines. As you look at 2 of the berries, you'll be able to tell that they're good berry.
Okay, cool.
Just 2.
I will take those 2 good berries and I will give the rest to Red.
Red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You make your way over. Red is there as well. She's looking at this other druid with a look of disgust, mixture of hatred on her face. This little halfling. You've not really seen her really angry at something before, but the look on her face now, she's clearly not impressed by it.
Okay.
As you give it, she thanks you. There's a silence in the room for a moment as it's shattered as you hear this coming from the back door, as you see Constance pushed from the back door as she looks round and then braces her shoulder, holding it flush against the side door you came in recently.
We need to clear this out quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we can kill the people who summon these, then maybe they will
They'll stop.
leave us alone.
Hopefully. I don't know how druids work.
Neither do I.
A couple of seconds later, you hear another. As again, Constance has thrust back, as the door gets pushed in slightly.
Okay.
Let's move.
She gives out a growl. Go!
Perhaps Red in one of her animal shapes could help Constance hold the door
Yeah.
Yeah.
conveniently.
Sounds good.
Let me, sorry.
Noisy.
Noisy road.
Noisy road outside. Got a window open in our very expensive, highly technical studio.
Crikey. Let's take the east door. Just carry on going straight.
Yep.
I guess.
Yeah.
What was it? It was like 2 north and there was 1.
There was some up
Do we
on
want
the
to go
balcony.
on top floor or do we want to go ground floor first?
Ground floor first and
Ground
work
floor.
up.
Work up, okay.
So Red gives a nod and runs over and helps Constance.
Right.
So you've got kind of like a double doors going to the north. You have a big double doors. You've got further along smaller double doors. Then going east, you've got a door, and south underneath the walkway, you've got a door. And then sort of underneath the door you came in, there's another small door.
Let's go east.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're going right the way across?
Yeah.
We came in from the west.
We came in from the northwest. Yeah.
Make your way across this room. The kind of smell of wine fills your lungs. Can everyone give me a investigation or survival? I will take.
Investigation's better for me.
17 on investigation.
2. No, 1.
8.
You can smell in the air this wine. As Jakul, your mind goes back to a happier time. A time in the church, you're drinking wine and merriment and enjoying the arts, being lost in good music and good food. You can't help but just visualise and think about it as then you snap back into where you are, stepping on these little twig folk. You're more with it.
I'm gonna heal myself while I'm
Okay, you're invoking some magic.
Cure wounds, yeah.
You can smell the wine, but you can still smell a poison in the air as well, for sure. Something is off with the wine in the main vats.
Yep. I make a mental note to definitely warn the family that their vats have been poisoned.
So your vats have been poisoned.
Is it Constance and Red who had purified?
Purified, yeah.
Both of
Purified
them.
food.
They can deal with the vats if they manage to hold the doors.
Red hearing this. Constance, you'll be okay. Yeah, I'll be fine. Cool.
You sound just like them. They do.
It's just like they're in
They're
here.
just off
like
the
they're
camera.
I know, guys.
Oh, be careful, mate.
Yeah, Red will take you up, and she starts getting out various, investigating the wine, tasting it, and trying to sort out the poison. That makes a lot more sense. You make your way across the room. You can see along the south wall a lot of barrels, and then they kind of split with this door underneath the steps, and you make your way across. Who's going first? What kind of formation are you in?
I'll go first. I'm probably the
Yeah. I look at Jakul. Be like, you're in heavy.
Yeah, I'll go.
You get to the door. It opens into a corridor going north-south. You can see to the north a single door which is shut, maybe only about 10 foot away. And to the south, a winding circular staircase going up.
I point north.
Yeah, agreed. This level first.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Point
Go
north.
north.
So Jakul go north.
As you look at the staircase here, you can see two rails on the side which look like they could be used for rolling something down.
Like bodies. I mean,
Oh, barrels.
Yeah, also barrels.
Bodies. Bodies as well.
Bodies in barrels.
Bodies in barrels. Clearly.
Barrels, bodies.
You go north. Open the door.
Yep.
And it opens into the back, and you can see a parked wagon there. There's 3 barrels on the back of it. A raised wooden walkway runs around the ceiling. You can see a wooden arm of a loading crane coming down, which has a barrel in it as well, currently dangling.
The barrel's like sealed.
I'm guessing this is outside. This is outside.
And
isn't
then,
it?
yeah, opens to the outside.
Step back and close that door.
Yeah. And latch it.
I guess we take the stairs.
Or we go back into the main room and try the other doors off that before we go upstairs.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yep. Okay, back and...
Which
back
way?
up north.
Back to that main room that we came
Yep,
into.
so you've got big double door going north, or single, or smaller double door going north. Double door.
To a smaller door.
Boring. Okay, order.
Smaller door. Smaller north door.
Who's going first?
Me. Always me.
As you slowly push these doors open, you can see
Smaller door.
Order.
Smaller door.
ranks and rows, 2 of them, 3 of them, of barrels. In total, as you do a quick count, there's maybe, it's hard to say, 15, 16 barrels here. They all look brand new, the barrels themselves. You can see a small, much smaller circular staircase going up, and a small door going to the east.
Nothing else in this room?
That seems to be it. It's deadly quiet in here now.
Go through the door to the east.
Yeah, carefully approach.
Yeah,
Be
give
wary
me a stealth, please.
that those
If you're trying to be quiet.
well, those things like had woken up before in the previous
21.
23.
one.
Don't let us down, Jacob.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm disadvantaged.
Are you disadvantaged?
Oh, yes, so am I.
Heavy armor.
Because of the exhaustion. Should have.
3.
7.
Pretty good.
I was doing so well.
As you try to move stealthily across the wooden floors in here, you're making your way across to the door. Gabriel, you're self-aware of how much noise you're making, how you're moving. As you do, you're moving quite quietly, but you'd be well aware that these two,
Yeah.
not so much.
Not so much.
They're giving up a ton of noise, and it echoes in this stone chamber.
Sorry.
I'm quiet. I am quiet.
We're super quiet. Let's do a high five for how quiet we are.
Quiet team.
You open the door.
Even my ravens are quiet.
As you open the door, you can see 2 workbenches in this room. The walls lined with a variety of different woodworking tools, but also metalwork tools. You can see on the benches iron strips, wooden slates, and this is where they seem to be making
barrels.
Signed in the barrels. You
What
can
is-
also
what is a
see
barrel maker called?
Oh.
a heavy,
Is it Cooper?
Yeah.
heavy door to the north. You've seen the other side of this door when you're outside. This would be the main door, and it's currently barred.
We'll leave that bar.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in this room?
That seems to be it.
Is that bottom floor looked at?
There's still the double doors in the main room.
And one to the south.
Oh, there's one to the side as well.
Alright. Let's go try the double doors.
Yeah, let's do it.
You've
As
got to
you
make sure
turn
it's all safe.
your back and the door and start to move away, you hear another and this time on the front door as it moves in slightly.
Oh, in a door that we're on?
Yeah.
Right.
Let's go back through and then close each door behind us as we go.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Definitely know we're still in here.
To the big double doors
Big
in
double
the
doors.
main room.
The
Yeah.
main room.
With the bat.
You start making your way around with some haste.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're already on stealth. Fine. Oh, there's a big battle.
Stealthy.
You enter through the double doors into a large room, large rectangular room. You can see 3 larger barrels in here with taps on the bottom of them. Looks like this is where they were coming through to crush the grapes.
Then to the...
That's it in this room?
That seems to be it.
No other doors.
Nothing coming out of it.
Okay, back out. Then.
South.
Yeah.
We'll close the double doors behind us as well, just in case. South door.
We are just looking for more druids, aren't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just
Oh,
checking,
shiny
we're just
things.
making sure there's no enemies behind us when we
Yeah.
go upstairs and get pincered.
Or, shiny things like eye patches or...
Wow.
Don't think they're going to have eye patches.
You never know.
They're a bunch of ravens.
South door.
South?
Yeah.
You
That's
make
the
your way
one.
around.
Underneath the balcony, isn't it? Underneath the steps.
Yes. As you open it up, everywhere else has been pretty stone built in. There's very few windows in this central bit, for sure. But here, there's some natural light coming through a dirty glass window. You can see where there'd be a furnace in the southwest corner. There's some stairs going down deeper into the ground.
Oh, that'd be
You
the
can
way
see-
we would have come up from the basement.
A number of different tools in here. As you look around them, you can see like a brown glass and sand.
So
It doesn't take a genius to
well, they
work
make the
out.
bowls.
They're making bowls in here.
They're jack of all trades, aren't they?
It's
Everything.
self-sustaining.
Self-sustaining. Should we check the basement?
Yeah, probably should.
Yeah.
Basements go well for us, so...
As you stop for a second and look towards the basement, everyone give me a perception.
Today's the day. Today is not the day.
16.
Perception
5.
never goes well for us.
No.
7.
Well, Eric is on my shoulder,
Yeah, why not?
so be 19, be 22. This is mad.
As he's resting on your shoulder, The light in the room just drops for a second and then comes back.
Someone just passed the window.
Something big past the window.
Something big just past the window.
Go and look
maybe
out the window.
we should just go back.
There's the side door coming into here, which is just on a latch. Almost gets kicked in. What do you do?
Back out, maybe? Back to Constance and...
Okay, which
bar that door?
Which door?
So there's a door coming in here, in the back door, which is east side.
Oh, into this room.
Into this room from the outside. Doesn't seem to currently have a bar on it.
Is there a way to bar it?
There's various benches and things in here.
I'll quickly shove some benches to kind of...
Yep, give me a strength check.
Right.
Anyone helping?
Yeah, I'll help. I'm not going to help. Strength is not my forte. So I need something special.
I got a lovely critical fail.
I got a 9, so...
9 wins.
Good luck.
Crit fail and a 4.
And a 9. Strength is not my forte.
Strength should be my forte.
I got a 9.
I got a nice critical fail.
4.
As you all start tugging at this bench in different directions and pulling it in different ways.
To you.
You grab onto it, not seeing some of the glass, and cut your hands on the desk as blood sprays from your hand over it. Take 3 points of damage, please.
Being greedy.
What'd you do?
Let's get out and bar the door into the vats where Constance is. I'd say.
Well, we just...
Then we're going to ignore the basement.
Yeah, ignore the basement.
Ignore the basement, yeah.
Go back into the main vat room, close that door, and then kind of bar that one. Or ask Red to bar it for us as we go on.
I am going to light the furnace with prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Nice.
What do you do?
Treating my wound.
Yep.
Can I go to the window just to see whether we can see anything? Is it really dirty?
It's not the sort of glass that, even if it wasn't dirty, you wouldn't be able to see through it very well.
Okay, I'll try. But...
Yeah, it's almost kind of like frosted, that kind of texture glass.
Medieval glass. So
back through into that main room then. With the others.
That was a pretty epic fail to move a bench glass.
Yeah.
Cheers, Sketch.
Yeah. It was bad. I should have just said no.
What'd you do?
We back into the main room with the vats.
Are we barring that main
Close
door?
that door.
Not going downstairs?
To be fair,
there might be
I wanted to go to the basement.
Do you want to go to the basement?
Yeah, go to the basement.
Maybe send Eric first?
I'll go first if you want.
You go first.
I'm happy to go first.
No, I'll go first.
Eric is firmly staying on my shoulders. He's not flying anywhere.
Alright, I'll go down.
Nor is he.
You run over to the basement and head down?
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to end badly.
It can't be a TPK because we haven't got Red and Constance with us.
Yeah, but if the big thing breaks
as you start making your way down there, you can see here on the walls going deeper into the ground, there's a thick moss on the walls. There's a dampness to the air, that kind of stale. There's no airflow coming through here, no air coming up as you make your way down. You can see a door as you make your way down this staircase, which is going from west to east, straight stairs, and then there's a door coming out to the north.
Check the door on the way, or
check the door on the way, I guess.
We don't want to get stuff behind us.
Yeah.
You going in?
Yep.
Check that door on the north, yeah.
As you make your way in, open the door as the hinge creaks open with that just the wetness and the moisture in the air rusting down here. You've entered a wine cellar. Seems to be quite a long room that covers sort of the same sort of space for it to sit underneath the entire of the large room you were in with the 4 big massive barrels. You can see wooden pillars and beams supporting 10-foot high ceiling down here. It's quite cold. There's a real chill into the air. thin mist covers the floor. You can see halfway down the room, the walls coming. On the west wall, you can see what could have been racks of wines and bottles of wine, and on the one to the east side of it, you can see a number of bottles sat in this rack. Okay, everyone give me a perception, please.
Critical fail.
Oh my, you're not doing well today, are you?
No.
Maybe we should have cancelled.
14.
15.
14.
Okay.
Oh. It's the
Are
roll.
you going through doors like this with your shield?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I don't want to get hurt anymore.
Are you going into the room? You can also see 2 circular staircases coming out. One from the far east and one from the far west.
Going up or down?
Going up.
Huh. We didn't find any other going down staircases, did we?
No.
Might go outside.
Those big circular ones that you saw.
So they went up and down.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't
okay.
explain that very well.
That makes more sense.
Well, let's just go across and go up then.
Well, have we?
What else is down here?
Need to
Like
finish
the
up the
door that we
basement.
went through. Is there anything else going down further down the stairs before we go into the store?
Doesn't seem to be, no.
So just a dead end that leads to the store.
Yeah.
Okay, so we.
So you've entered the room. What sort of formation are you in?
I'm always in the front.
Yeah.
I'd be close second then.
Not back. Yep.
For a second, Eric gives a little squawk. He's not sure if he's seen something or not. One of the wine bottles, as you tilt your head over and look to the far east wine rack. So let me describe the room better. So you've kind of got 2 rectangles.
Yep.
Like this, and then a big wall that comes down the middle.
Okay.
You guys kind of entered here, so it's the wine rack here. You heard a.
Right.
As you're looking towards it, though, from outside of the western wine rack, jumping at your face with twig-like arms coming down on either side, burning gems for eyes. Bigger than the other twig blights you'd seen, covered in small thorn-like spikes, standing maybe about 5.5 foot tall, jumping for your face. What is your AC, please?
I get
Me or
Be me. My AC is 13, but I swear I don't think they get that
AC,
because my alert.
yeah, alert makes you protected from attacks of surprise.
Yeah.
So they don't get surprise round on
I
you.
don't think they get surprise rounds on me. Let me check. So if I just do this one now.
While we're doing that, can everyone else give me an initiative, please?
Right. 13.
Yeah, I've lost my initiative. Sorry, 6.
And Gabriel? I'll let you. I think you're right. I'll let you go in the surprise round as well, but he's got you for initiative. Also.
Yeah, fine. My initiative is 4 plus 7, so
Okay, so
11.
Plus 7?
Me.
Yeah.
What did you get, Hesia?
6.
And I got 13.
Cool.
What's initiative?
What's it
based off
called?
of?
What is alert?
Dexterity.
Alert is a feat.
Yeah.
Feat.
Gabriel.
And you get plus bonuses as well. I think his
Yeah.
alert gives him back.
That makes sense.
Feats.
Let me have a look on here. I can find it in like 2 seconds.
5. Alert. You cannot be surprised while you are conscious. Other creatures do not get advantage on attack rolls against you as a result of being unseen by you.
Okay. Yeah. No, he still hit you.
Yeah.
Take 9 points of damage.
Yeah, that's cool.
As this creature comes flying out of almost nowhere, you're sure you did a thorough look, a thorough sweep as you're at the back of the room, as it comes pouncing out and smashes you in the face as you stumble and touch the back wall. As this cold rush goes through your body, there was a serious chill down here. As you move, the sort of mist on the floor gets kicked up and swirls around, as you can start to realise quite how deep the mist in here is. It comes to your knee. First to react is me. After the first one comes out, you hear in this guttural, horrendous language that none of you understand. Dos neriante, vies no. Standing, coming forwards, this male druid heavily burns down one of his face. You can see wearing skins of various different animals, although the skins themselves look like the animals were probably plague-ridden or at least wounded heavily. Missing lots of their threadbare in places. The sort of stench of him hits you as he comes round the corner from the west-hand side of the room. You can see heavily scarred down one face again, this similar teeth and bones necklace as he slams his staff down onto the floor as a magic infuses the stick and charges it, turning it into Shakul, which is a spell you would definitely know.
Wasn't you?
No. Shakuz.
As he points towards you, not understanding the language or what he's saying, you're pretty sure you understand what the gesture means as he draws a thumb across his own throat as another 2, 3, 4 of these creatures step out from behind.
You're gonna die.
Starts to close the distance on you. Another one of these bigger, stronger looking blights points his hand towards 1, 2, 3. What's your AC, please?
13.
Doesn't matter. 3, 4, 5, 6 damage, please. As he does, the fingers kind of spread towards you as you hear this. As these thorns shoot out from his hand and push you already against the wall and pin your clothes to the wall as you've got to actually pull it off. And the others close the distance and they'll be upon you in seconds. Jakul, it is you first, sir.
You're gonna die.
Well, I'm on 14 HP. Feels great.
GPK. GPK.
We really need the rest of our
Constance
team
and
for
Red.
this kind of fight. I think
Why
we
did we
were
go to
way
the basement?
outnumbered.
Did I suggest that? Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't.
Right. Can I try and position myself kind of between, like, everyone to, like, kind of protect Gabriel and Hessia behind me?
Yeah, you try and stop them getting through. They've got some who seem to be able to shoot.
Yep. They're charging towards us.
Yes. So one is currently your side of the room, and the rest are kind of the other side coming through the small gap. So you could charge forward to that little breach and kind of hold there slightly better. And then there's one behind you.
Okay.
It's up to you.
I'll step towards the breach to try and bottleneck. How many feet are they away from me?
They'll be about 10 foot. They're closing the distance pretty quick, coming out of their hiding places.
Okay, I'm going to cast Spike Growth in the area in front
What's
of
the
where
range
they're
on
coming
it?
from. It's 150 foot range, and it's 20 foot
I'll do
radius. If I was to cast it like at a further point from me, so that it like forms like a spike thing up to where I'm standing at that kind of little choke point.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
You invoke this spell out of the floor. You've used the magic before. How do you cast it?
I kind of pray to soon keep these ugly creatures away from me, and then like I take my holy symbol, my mirror, kind of put my hand on my mirror and kind of pray while I'm praying to soon, my shield up, and I kind of
as you invoke it, the bottles twist and shaped on the floors. They sort of come out of the stonework at jutting angles. You can now see various glasses come out. Some of the ones which are right at the front won't have to go through that much, but the ones towards the back definitely have to come through more of it.
Okay.
In total, so it'll be the druid and 3 of the blights.
Okay. They take 2d4 piercing damage every 5 feet that they travel,
That's
and it's difficult
horrid
terrain
spell.
now. It's difficult terrain
Yeah.
now as well for them.
Nice.
Yes.
That's your turn.
Yep. That's my turn.
Gabriel, you've got 1 on you.
I turn to Hessia and basically aim for the druid. We'll deal with the rest. I will send Eric over to the druid, and I will send Ida to start aiming at the gem dies of this one that's near me.
Okay.
Because they both get to help, basically. And then I will Eldritch Blast. So I'll literally just turn my hand right here, just 2 shots straight into the one that's next to me.
So have you got a weapon drawn or not?
No, Eldritch Blast is coming straight out of my hand.
Okay. Yep. Give me a roll to hit, please.
So I get advantage because of Ida. 14 versus AC.
I'll tell you in a second. Yes, a hit.
And then the second one is a 17 plus 6, so that's definitely hit. But I get
That's a
advantage,
hit.
so I might as well roll that to see if I get a crit. I don't. Eldritch Blast is 1d10.
Is a bigger damage.
Does 10 and 3, so 13 points of damage. Of force damage.
So you smash into it, this creature trying to claw at you. As you look at its face, it looks angry. Imagine looking at a tree, just how nature has made it, but it looks like it's got a mouth and a face.
Yeah.
That's basically what this thing looks like, with its hands coming out of it and spikes on it. As you point your hand round and the first blast knocks it back, giving you enough space to bring your hand up. As you catch it in the side of its head, as it then stumbles, as it looks like it's about to pounce on you again, as you hear a and the snapping of trees as the head tumbles from the creature and hits the floor, and the body falls over. Before it hits the floor, just sprays out into just as if someone had dropped a bundle of twigs onto the floor. Hessia.
How far away is the druid from us?
About 20 foot, 25 foot, maybe somewhere in the region of that.
Okay,
He's not far at all.
Can I cast... and I invoke Tides of Chaos to get the advantage.
You want to get advantage because Eric is helping.
Oh, do I?
He's distracting.
But is he distracting the druid? I thought he was doing
Yeah,
the other.
druid,
Okay.
yeah.
In that case, I won't need to do that. Scorching Ray.
Oh, going for the big boys.
Yes!
Playing
3
with the
rays.
big boys.
3 rays of fire, all at the druid.
3.
3 rays.
Okay, so give me 3 d20s to hit. First one.
Gonna roll them all together.
How do you cast it first?
Where you get
Whirl,
advantage.
Spinning, wailing, sort of screeching, just complete chaos.
Okay.
Not pretty. Well, yeah, that doesn't count. That was me dropping it. 15, 17, and 8, and what's
Plus
my...
your spell attack.
6, so 14 is the smallest.
So 14 misses.
So you get to re-roll that one because you got advantage.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now 16 is the smallest.
That's without any pluses.
No, that's with the...
Bear with me.
That got knocked, that was 17.
So what was your total? In each one, sorry.
So we've got 16, 21, and 23.
Yeah, they all hit. 3. Nice. The temperature in here changes as you look at the mist on the floor as it gets burned up in midair, as 3 bolts of fire spin and stream out of your hands. Flame erupts around you and lights up the room as well.
So that's going to be 66 damage.
Yeah, you want to give me some damage?
What? 66 rather damage.
Is each one 2d6?
Yeah, do you wanna roll...
That's 10, 15, 20, 27. That one toss. Also, I'm now on fire.
Damn. So you can only do that once now.
No, I can do that one twice.
Oh, it's a 2.
That's a level
That's
2.
a level 2 spell. Jeez.
Yeah, second level.
Sorcerers, when they get their rest, they are quite good.
He hits
This is why you have me around.
as they blast into him. These 3 bolts of fire. He staggers for a second, and as he puts his foot backwards behind him to steady himself, you see glass snare straight through his foot as he looks down in it in shock as the second bolt and the third bolt catches him as he falls all the way backwards as a spray of mist and blood comes out of this mist on the floor and dyes the mist around him red.
Beautiful.
Oh, nasty.
Lovely.
You're welcome.
Fall backwards onto all those spikes.
3 of my needle blights are going to hold their ground.
Also, I'm now on fire.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
Got an AC of 13.
They both miss.
Oh.
What's yours?
12. Where's my thing? Hang on.
From out of the mist and out of the light, as you kind of have to move your head away from Hesia for a second while your pupils adjust, being in this dark, cold cellar, as bolts or thorns come flying through the air towards you. It would seem that the needle blights have chosen to stand their ground as a bolt of 3 of them come flying out, quick on your toes. But Hesia, not so much. As one of them catches you in the shoulder for 6 points of damage.
When I'm on fire, if someone attacks me, or is it melee? Or is
I think so.
it 1d4 fire damage?
That's a range too.
It's not, it's range, I think,
Yeah,
so they don't.
they're kind of poking you from distance.
That's 6 points.
Yeah. And Jakul, your turn. They don't seem to be moving.
Ah. That's a bit annoying.
That was brutal, that spell.
This is why they keep me around.
I might be annoying, a complete liability.
But I kill things good.
What are you going for, sir?
Okay, I'm gonna. Well, I'll get to that. I'll hold that choke point, and then I'll just cast Sacred Flame, kind of like blast them with some Sacred Flame.
Give me a roll to hit, please.
It's
Is it actually fire damage?
It's radiant damage.
Oh, okay.
Dexterity saving throw. It ignores cover as well.
No, unless it's 11, but I doubt it.
No.
12?
It would be 14.
No, it's only 11. 14. Jeez. Give me some damage, please.
D8.
Which one are you going for? Front or back?
Back, I guess.
Okay.
7 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, smashes it hard. It's still standing. There's just out of nowhere, like pillar, just explodes coming down on it. Don't seem to react to it hugely. You can see they've got eyes, but the way they look, they don't particularly look at you. That's what you would have been able to grasp from them. You know when you can tell when someone's not looking eye to eye, they don't do that. So they're on one side and we have the wall, and then we're kind of on this corner. Can I tell everyone to kind of shimmy behind the wall to get out of vision of it? Yeah, of course.
And then I'll kind of step to the side so that I'm like next to the wall.
Yeah, I got you. So you're like facing if they come through.
So they can't see me directly.
Yeah,
If they have, I'd rather them come towards us. Get stabbed up.
And now it is Gabriel.
I will tell Eric and Ida to annoy one of them.
Yeah, you got 2 which are fresh and 1 which is hurt.
I'll hit one of the fresh ones before I step into the wall.
So you're going to shoot and then move?
Shoot then move. Eldritch Blast. 18 plus 6. So.
Yeah, it's a hit.
8 plus 6.
Yeah, it's a hit.
The fresh one takes 10. And 3 again. 13 points of damage.
On the same one?
On the same one.
Yeah, it's enough. This time, you got a chance to aim it up as you just send close range 2 bolts into it. And again, it just explodes backwards as if someone had just thrown this bundle of sticks. And you hear them bouncing on the floor. Hessia! Light erupts from around you.
Firebolt.
Yep, which one are you going for? You got 1 wounded, 1 full.
The wounded one.
Yep, give me right here, please.
15.
Yes, a hit.
1d10. Oh, I keep getting to do this now, it's alright. 9.
That's enough. So it goes smashing into this creature as it bursts into flames around it. The sort of smell of burning twigs fills you, or the smell of like burning damp twigs fills the room down here very quickly. Are you moving to the side or staying where you are?
Staying where I am.
Oh, come on.
As you stand there, hand outstretched, flames erupting around
boy.
you. Tail swishing, these eyeballs you. No, misses. They spark away, but this time you're ready for it.
They
What
just
weapon do
burn
you
up
use?
in my atmosphere.
You're not that powerful. You're quick enough on your toes. You've seen the way that these things fight now, as the spray of these thorns just harmlessly hits against the wall behind you. Jakul, your turn, sir.
Okay. I'll do a little step out and
Yep.
hold Sacred Flame again, and then step back.
Fail. Give me some damage. Gabriel.
1 damage.
Help him.
And you, almost in fear, just kind of poke your head round and you.
I just take a step out and just 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Yep.
17 plus 6 and 10 plus 6, so
16.
Nice. Yeah, give me some damage.
9 and 2, so 11.
That's enough. With your 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
I'm
Helping.
Yeah.
Took down the druid single-handedly, guys, but well done. You tried.
As once again, silence fills the basement.
Are the eyes of these things still knocking around?
Yeah, they
gemmed.
seem to be nothing to them though.
Okay.
Can I
Looking
go
at
and-
them.
Not gems, are they?
No.
They're
we
just
go and-
polished stones.
Yeah, not even polished stones really. Now that they've not got power in them there.
Rocks.
Yeah.
Can we go and investigate the druid again?
Is your finger
I'll
still
dispel the
Yeah.
spectacles.
I wouldn't wait for that. What do you think I am? Centaur?
The staff loses its power
Yeah.
and returns to normal. Again, another pouch.
Take that.
This one with 4 good berries.
Yoink.
Ooh.
Those.
Do you want them?
Yeah.
Make a note.
I will.
So you're getting lots of spell components for.
Yeah.
If only I needed those.
For red.
Passing it over to Red. Yeah.
Yeah,
Any
we keep all of them
bats?
for red. So should we just put brackets, 1 bag of spell components, 2 bags of spell components?
Yeah. Maybe she can roll for see what's inside them. When she
Yeah.
She might get that fabled moonbeam component.
She might get bat poop.
Um,
It's the dream. That's all I want.
I'm quite beat up.
Yeah, I'm gonna pump a heal into you. Yo, cure wounds.
I don't know how to say this, Jackal, but can you do your job?
What?
You're a cleric, right?
You're supposed to be watching out for these things.
It was my idea for
nine health.
Hessia to set this 9 health.
Yeah.
As a hand is
And I
resting
set him
you.
on fire. Good.
And holy energy as you feel a lot of your wounds close. You've still got one of the thorns like dug into your shoulder.
Yeah. Pull that out.
Spend some time. You can see they're kind of like semi-barbed.
Eric starts helping.
Can I do that hit dice thing to gain health? You know,
You can spend some time to rest if you want.
We don't have time for that.
You were saying half an hour minimum in good conditions.
We don't have time for that.
These aren't the best of conditions.
No, that's fine.
No, let's keep moving.
I will just be a bit poorly.
Right. That's another druid down. That's 2 druids so far.
How many were there? 3.
I don't know.
Did they not say?
They didn't say.
I don't think they said.
I had 3 in my head.
Right, let's go go upstairs.
Okay, which stairs are we going up?
The right-hand side one.
The west side?
West side.
So which one? You're going up the small staircase?
The west
side.
There, the little staircase.
The circular one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing else in this room, is there?
Just wine.
Let me give it a...
no, just some barrels, no.
Some barrels.
You didn't see anything when you had a look. You make your way up the west staircase. You find yourself back in the room you were in previously.
Here? With the the workshop. The barrel making room.
Yeah, sort of to the north. No, to the north you've got the loading bay.
Oh, okay, so this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that one goes to there. Cool. Okay, up again then.
Yep.
Yes. How healthy is everyone looking? Do you want some more?
I'm on 23 out of 39.
I'm 18 out of 35, so I'm about half full.
So I both burn out all my spells? No.
Don't burn them all.
Just think how useful I am at full health.
Yeah.
I can set a druid on fire in one go.
To be fair, do that again on the next druid we find.
We've got a plan, it's fine. I can only do that
Hessie
twice
probably
though.
could actually do with some...
Yeah, I am.
I'll pump a heal into Hessie.
Thank you.
7 health.
7, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, 18 plus 7, 25.
I have one more normal heal that I can give.
Have we got any...
Got no potions, no.
I don't think so.
I was the inventory keeper, hang on.
Right.
No, we don't.
Our 2 other people who can heal are not here.
Just dealing with one. It's fine. We're alright.
As you make your way
I'm
up,
looking better than I was.
it's hard going up this kind of like bit where the staircase is smaller than the other one. As you get to the top, and you can see a straight corridor going north, and you would be above the loading bay.
Okay.
Coming out that way. You can see a room with a wooden floor. There's a 10-foot square cut in the middle, and you can see the wooden kind of crane hanging over it where you saw the barrel hanging below earlier.
So we're not outside, are we?
No.
But we can see...
Yeah, sort of...
so in the building above and outside?
Yeah, above that loading bit.
Yeah. Cool.
Stood
any other
on top of the winch now. He was looking out the northmost window. You see a druid. As you look at his face, half of it at first looks tattooed. A red tattoo. You've got a second to look at him and it's not tattoos at all. It's skin peeled.
Scarification.
Yeah. You look at his hair. It's been slicked back halfway, and the other half in these kind of muddy dreadlocks. What it's been slicked back with is deep, dark red to it. As he looks at you, down almost half feral on top of this crane now.
Can I be pointing at him?
Yeah.
Cool.
His staff looks incredibly ornate.
How many feet is he within me?
He has definitely seen you as much as you've seen him.
Detect magic? Within 30 feet of you?
I got a scorching ray.
Yeah, 1 second, sorry, 1 second. This is what I need.
I'm ready.
You got to hit magic up still? Or you
Yeah.
putting it up?
Yeah, I'm putting it up. It's one action, so it only takes 6 seconds.
Okay.
I basically whisper and just do like a little flick and my eyes change. So
you can see his staff different to the others. It looks wooden and twisted and long, made of one piece of wood, one piece of old wood, dark black, scaly kind of tree twisted. It's also got like a deep red texture to certain areas of it. It is giving off magic, necromantic
Nice.
coming from that. As he looks at you, this snarl as he raises the staff up.
now.
I cast Scorching Ray.
Everyone give me initiative, please.
17.
16.
No, sorry, 19. 19.
16 plus 7, so you're
16.
23. What? It's mad, isn't it?
So 23.
19.
Alert
16.
is baller. Like alert plus
Yeah.
7 on your initiative.
That is huge, yeah.
And what did you get, Matt?
16.
And you got
19.
Gabriel. You're first to react. What are you going for?
Well, I'm going to let Scotch and Ray go first, and then I'll go off because Jesus, just set it off.
As you start to invoke this spell, he springs to life, waiting for you to do something as you start to invoke the magic and invoking this spell. He bangs the staff down on the desk and then jumps down the gap to the floor below. That's it.
Scorching Ray.
He's gone outside.
Oh.
So he's jumped down this 10-foot hole in the middle where the
Oh,
thing
he's
was.
gone proper
And
like
he's just
down.
literally, so rules-wise, what he was doing was delaying his action until you cast a spell.
Okay.
Second you start casting a spell, what he was always doing is run.
Yeah.
So rules-wise, sorry. So as you start to invoke this
Right.
spell, so you've invoked the spell,
So it's happened, but not, yeah, it's not hit.
and
Okay.
then he's just gone, fuck that, and you can't see him.
So that means the spell start's been used?
You
or-
can chase him.
Wait, is he running away from the house or towards the house?
You see him drop down.
And that spell slot is used. Yeah. I guess go and peer down the hole. I'll just go and try and see what I can see
Yeah.
down where he's jumped.
You can see where he has hopped down. We're quite agile as well, and he seems to be running into the house. So he's going south, that you can see. That'll be
Didn't
your
we
turn.
close that door?
We
You may well have closed it. Yeah.
probably opened it.
I thought we latched it.
Cool. Your turn, sir.
Okay. So
That's what you can see from that location.
I'll run forward to look down.
Yep.
Can I see him anymore? Or is he just gone?
You can see him. He's currently going south.
Sacred Flame him.
Yep. He gets
Dexterity?
Yeah, 19. That'll do it.
Yep.
So it still takes damage at half.
No halves. It's a cantrip, so no.
Yeah. As you invoke the spell, it engulfs him. But you see the scar on his face. It seems to light up as it strikes him, and it almost get the feeling like it absorbed some of the oomph from it. Gabriel, your turn, sir.
Do you tell me he's running into the house?
In character?
Yeah.
He's running into the house.
I will. There's a big staircase, isn't there?
To the
That
south
leads
of you?
Closer to the.
So
I will.
the staircase behind us leads right down to the door that he just ran into. So where
Behind
you're
it.
standing, he should be running behind you past the stairs.
Run down the stairs. See if I can see him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You make your way running down, and you can see the door to the north, and it is ajar. Or just opening as you go down there.
Cool. But as soon as he steps in the door,
You wouldn't be able to delay because you've
Okay.
run.
right, I'll wait.
Yeah. Just going to stand there for him.
I'm kind of hidden a little bit.
Give me a stealth if you want to try and hide. What, around the edge of the...
Yeah, around the edge of the.
Yeah.
That would be a 21.
I think because you're running, you'd have to go your full 30 foot, so you're at disadvantage for your stealth.
Okay, I'll roll again. Did it?
Yeah.
That would be a 9.
Okay. We need Golemir here. Where's Golemir? We don't know the rules.
Well, it would only be a movement, wouldn't it? Because if it's 30 foot, that's my speed.
Yeah, but if you, in the turn you stealth, if you go over half move, there's the only reason I know that is because elves get a bonus, so they're not that. Okay. Hesia, your turn. So you could jump down the hole after him.
I'm trying to get my head around this map. So
Okay, so we...
have we got him from
Up
both
the
sides?
stairs.
If you were to jump down,
If
yes.
yeah.
So he's out in this zone. He just jumped down the hole,
Yeah.
and he's gone
So
into
that-
that
so
door. We
we've got
came up these
Gabriel
stairs
there.
here. So we are here. Gabriel just ran down the stairs here. He's
Yeah.
coming in this door.
Jump
We're
down
standing
behind.
here.
You gonna jump down?
Behind, yeah.
Give me a athletics, I reckon.
Yeah.
Athletics.
He's gone. Like, he's gone through the door. We can't.
Would I be at disadvantage on that?
Yes, you would.
Yes.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, you make it about taking damage. You can see him.
Be acrobatics, jumping, surely.
Oh yeah, acrobatics, not athletics. Yeah.
So it'd be 11.
11.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, you kind of hop down onto the cart and then hop down the rest of the way without twisting your legs or anything like that.
Tail helps.
You can see him. Oh yeah, tail.
Nightcrawler.
He's not facing you at the moment, but he is definitely aware that you are there.
Yeah.
You've not got a surprise on him. That's not. You can do something else if you want. That's
Do
only a
I
move.
have an attack still?
Yeah.
Okay. Firebolt from behind.
Yeah, give me a roll to hit, please.
Well, 16 plus 6, 22.
Jeez, yeah, give me some damage.
Oh, what is it? 1d10, I think that one, yeah. Oh no, sorry, 2d10, because I'm 5th level now.
Whoa.
When did I make you guys level 5? When did that happen? What was wrong with me?
Oh my god. Yeah, just crack your knuckles.
So 17.
She rolled a 9 and an 8. Sorcerers, man. Magic.
Also, I'm now on fire. Fire magic. Tiefling sorcerer playing with fire.
Hit the deck.
Sliding
through the
in
door.
front of
Right. First of all, perception. Right, okay. He stops,
Good.
turns on his heels, bringing the staff out. He's going to run in and smack you with it.
Melee attack against fire.
What is your AC?
12.
That would be a hit.
He takes how much?
1d4. 1. Great.
He takes 1 point of fire damage.
Takes 1 point.
1 point of fire damage for hitting me. 1 entire point.
Oh, look at these lovely dolphin dice. Oh, very nice. Take 9 points of damage.
Ooh.
Sorry, go and finish, and then I have a reaction I can do.
Okay.
9.
As this staff comes swinging out, brilliant. Can someone roll me a D100?
1.
Just roll me a D100, please. I'll let you do it. It's more fun.
You want it?
39.
Fucking brilliant. Sorry, excuse my language. Right. The staff comes swinging out and smashes into the side of your face. Very accurate and very fast with it. As it does, you see the blood that is on the staff and sort of in the twisted roots and the actual kind of bark of it starts to bleed as it hits you. And as you look at him, where you'd hit him with that burning fire, you can see part of his wound starts to heal.
Cool.
Cool. As you do, you look into his eyes, though, as you see just a pure grin and insanity overcomes him as he stares at you.
That's nice. I point my finger at him and cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, is there a save against that? There is, isn't there?
Dex.
That's a 1. Go for it.
2d10 fire.
So what is your rebuke?
So it's a tiefling thing.
Yeah. What is it? What is the rebuke against him?
What would she do? I don't know. It'd be something stupid, it's like, oi. The tail just comes up and like smacks him.
The flaming tail.
A flaming tail. Like, not so fast. Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That does how much damage?
2d10. Because he failed the dex. 14.
Okay, it doesn't look.
I've not been able to do that yet. I've had that since we started this game, and that is the first time I've remembered that I can do it.
Okay. Cool, your turn, sir.
So he's directly below me from the balcony?
Slightly to the south below you, yeah. You'd have to sort of run round to the far side to see him.
Could I swing down and land on top of him?
Yes you could. If it went badly, there's a chance you could land on Hessia. What do I do?
On fire.
Acrobatics? I love it. No, it's too late to change your mind. Yeah.
No, I'm okay, I'll do it.
You committed now?
Yeah, I'm committed. Doing it. I'm swinging down and I'm crashing onto his head. Acrobatics?
You may end up on a lot of
or
fire.
athletics?
Acrobatics. Or athletics.
Your rolls
Which
have
one?
been poor
Okay.
tonight, that's all I'm saying.
It's fine. I need the good ones coming out now. 7.
You're on fire.
It's not that terrible. Maybe I just hit the ground next to him or something.
As you hop down, take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
As you land on the floor next to him. It's not enough to give him an attack on you or to hit Hessia, but it does hurt as your pure bulk just kind of goes.
I just wanted to land on him.
You can still make an attack against him if you want.
Yeah, I will smack him with a mace.
Subtle.
Boom! Smack him with a mace.
We got old Ryshik in chat. Hey mate, hope you're well.
The things you've missed.
13?
To hit, that's a miss.
Oh.
As you step in, it doesn't seem like he's really wearing much armour. And then you can look at his skin, and you can see there's almost like a bark-like texture to a lot of the skin. Not on his face, but on his arms and body now. Gabriel, your turn.
Move to the door.
Yep.
Open it. I guess I can.
Yeah, he's not aware of you. Give me a roll to hit, please.
Do I get advantage?
You do indeed.
Well, that would be a 12, but I get to reroll because advantage. That would be a 12 then. So I'm guessing that's a miss.
It is indeed a miss.
And the second one is a crit.
Oh, nice.
So that's double amount of damage, isn't it?
Yeah, double the dice.
Double the dice.
Not the bonus.
So it's like they both hit anyway. That is 9 and 8. So that is 17 points of damage.
He's amazingly still standing. As the first blast comes into his back. And Hessia, you see it. This blast hits him in the back and you see this scar on his... What's it called?
Scarification.
Scarification.
Actually looks really good until it heals.
Yeah?
Yeah.
As it kind of just erupts across his face. But the second one catches him square in the back of the head as blood comes spitting out of his mouth and sort of lands on you. He doesn't grimace in pain at all. He almost seems to enjoy it as a smile goes across his face. It's your turn.
Sure. Very pointedly wipe the blood off my face.
How long are you on fire for?
Every turn I do a fire spell, it just carries on.
Yeah, it's pretty OP.
It's all, I think if I don't do... Hang on, let me just double check. Whenever you cast a spell that deals fire damage, you cause flames to wreath you until the end of your next turn.
So you're still on fire?
So I'm still on fire. Let's go old school. Let's Witch Bolt.
Yeah, he's in contact with you.
Oh,
so you're like next to him.
Can I like take a step back and...
He'll get an attack on you.
That's fine. I'll risk it.
Yeah, you're going to risk it?
Yeah.
As you try and step back. 16?
Armor class.
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, he's got you.
Oh, yeah.
How does it work when we're flanking him? Because I'm on the other side of him.
So with flanking, you would get advantage if Hestia stayed there.
Yeah, but because she steps away.
But like he can still attack without
yeah,
no, she disengages. Okay.
Take 8 points of damage.
Not looking great. I'm not looking great.
As again,
looked better.
You see it firsthand from your position next to him, Jackal, as the staff whips out and strikes, as blood just gushes from it and begins to drip to the floor and around you, and you can see it run down the staff and into his hand.
Ooh. Oh, can I have some water as well?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
But now you get to Witch Bolt him.
I changed my mind. I'm going to Firebolt rather than Witch Bolt, but yes.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Fiery death.
Your turn.
Firebolt.
Yeah, give me a roll hit, please.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to Tides of Chaos on this to get the advantage.
Okie doke.
You just have to get something bad happening.
Well, I'm quite poorly, so I kind of want to try and give myself the hope that I'll hit. Now, see, this is why we do this. It wasn't much better. 14? No, damn it. That was useless.
As you step back and invoke this spell, the look he gives you, just this dead-eyed, crazy, wild man, blood dripping from his face, your staff, your blood on his staff as he looks round to you, his head rolls at an unnatural and awkward angle. This scarification on his face, as you just kind of look and you invoke this spell and just close your eyes for a second, and as you open them, you can see behind him just the smoke erupting from where your fireball hit the wall. Jackal.
Right, I'm smacking him. The mace.
Give me a roller to hit,
Get him.
please.
20.
That's it.
Okay.
Give me some damage.
It's 1d6. 7 points of damage.
He's still standing. Blood dripping from him in a number of different wounds now. He stands strong and crazed. Gabriel.
I guess he knows I'm here now.
Pardon?
I guess he knows I'm here now.
He does indeed. He's no longer flanked. You've not got advantage on him.
I will send Eric to annoy him.
Yeah.
So Eric's getting right up in his grill.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do 2 Eldritch Blasts. 17 plus 6, so I guess that's a hit.
That is a hit indeed.
And 18.
It's
Both
2 hits.
Uh, 10 points of damage
In total?
in total. Force.
Really dishing it out.
It's these 2 blasts hit him in the back. He's not got time to react to them. The first one takes him in the lower back as he leans over backwards with these crazed eyes, and the next one hits him from front of him You see the scarification on his face as it almost looks like a fire within him or something within him kind of burns through it with light as he falls over, lets out one last breath. Blood coming out of his nose, his ears, corners of his mouth as he falls over sideways to the floor.
Red and Constance who?
Everyone give me a perception now.
We're outside.
Oh God. Perception is 18.
14, because Eric technically isn't in my shoulder.
I won perception. Sorry.
Very nice.
It never happens ever.
As you look up, you can see these blights being drawn now over here to the noise and the battle that happened. Moving in quite quickly. What do you do? Hessia.
I'd point them out to these two.
Yeah.
Try and get back inside as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're not going to be able to take on all of them.
Yep,
With
inside.
your detect magic up, his staff is definitely pulsating quite strongly.
Oh, it's him
I'll grab
doing it.
You want to touch it?
Yeah.
Well, it's necromantic, right? Just as he touches it.
Pardon?
That is necromantic.
You grab it.
You say that before I touch or
No,
after I
as you touch
As
it.
I-
As you grab it, it looks as if now you can kind of see his hand grabbing onto this staff. Since it's been in the mist for a second, you can see the mist has grown darker where this was. You should take a moment just to look at this horrendous branch with the blood. As you grab onto it, you can feel kind of like warm wetness on your hand. As you pull it away from him, you can see that one of the vines, one of the twigs from it, goes directly into his wrist.
Smash.
As you pull it out, it kind of comes out as if you were pulling like a cannula, and it goes deep, deep. You can see this kind of almost like a root going up his wrist as you pull it out. It comes out slick, deep red.
Yeah, I'm just being quick. I'm just grabbing that,
Yep.
yanking it as I
So
pull
you've got the
away
door to the
back
south?
inside. Yeah.
Does anything change?
Is there any other buildings near us?
So you've got a door to the east, which you believe was a stable when you looked at it from the outside, and then the main building is west of you, and then the small door coming to the south.
We need to head
cart.
west, because we've cleared in there.
You've
Upstairs.
you've got a large area upstairs that you haven't.
Oh, we haven't done all the upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
When Jakul took the staff, did anything change with like the blights coming towards us? Did they stop? Did they? Okay. Can we smash
Back
that
in the house then.
staff?
Yeah, back in.
As you run in,
Bar door.
what's everyone's AC?
12.
13.
16.
I'm very unwell.
Hessia,
Yep.
take 9 points
I'm
of
dead.
damage.
Unconscious.
Yep.
As you start running forwards, going into the house, you hear this. Just at the corner of your vision, you see these fawns as they catch 3 of them straight across the back. And she just stumbles forwards. As you look over, Gabriel, you take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
You hear the ting, ting, ting as they hit against your armour, Jakul, but not enough to penetrate. You didn't even see these creatures. Outside,
They're
in the
outside?
wild, yeah, they're so awkward to see. So awkward to see.
I'll throw the staff inside and I'll drag Hessia in too, and then try and close the door.
Yeah, give me a d20 on the staff.
4.
As you throw it like a javelin. It's not designed to be thrown, and it kind of twists in the air and collides with the door frame and kind of slides down it.
Well, I'm dragging Hessia in
Yep.
like with the staff.
Gabriel?
I got the staff.
Yeah, you run over. Just give me a d20 and make sure you don't fuck it.
That would be a 16.
Yeah, you're right. That would have been funny if you rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Classic dog with a big stick. Get in! What is it that's working?
Barricade that door.
Yeah, you get in, slam the door behind you. And on the door frame you hear as
I'm gonna do Spare the Dying on Hesia, so it's stabilizes her.
Yeah.
And stabilizing means she comes 1 health?
Yes.
Yeah. You're back to 1 health.
One entire point. Thank you very much. At least
Yeah.
I'm not dead.
And then I'm gonna cure
That
wounds on
goes
you as well.
Badly for me when I die.
Gabriel.
While they're doing that, I'm going to use Identify.
Yeah.
On the staff. You can choose one object that you must be
Critical
touched throughout the
healing.
casting.
11
Casting
health.
time is a
Plus
minute.
the 1, so
And
12.
the duration is instantaneous.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You invoke this spell. Take a moment. Focus
So my
on the
basic
staff
healing
and the
then.
magic. So it's necromancy.
Yep.
I'm back.
It's known as the Gulfias Staff.
GUL.
Gulfias.
IAS.
GULTHIAS.
So
Staff.
it's made from the branch of the Gulfias tree. It's a sort of spongy black length of wood. You'd know everything it does from doing Identify on it.
Yeah.
It's extraordinarily evil.
Yeah.
And the evil makes beasts visibly uncomfortable while within 30 feet of it. The staff has got 10 charges and regains 1d6 plus 4 of his expended charges daily at dusks. If the staff is broken or burned to ash, its wood releases a terrible, inhuman scream that can be heard out to a range of 300 feet. All blights that can hear the scream immediately wither and die.
Ooh.
I instantly...
Would you like me to set it on fire?
Let me finish it.
Oh.
It's got the ability to
I was ready.
vampiric strike. The staff can be wielded as a magic quarterstaff. On a hit, it deals damage as normal, and you can expend 1 charge to regain a number of hit points equal to the damage dealt.
Ooh.
That's what he was doing.
Each time you do this, you have to make a save, otherwise you can go insane.
Maybe not so good.
And it has got Blight Bane. While you are attuned to the staff, so if you take a short rest focusing on the staff, blights and other evil plants, creatures don't regard you as hostile unless you harm them.
So we could control.
Burn it. Well, I don't know. You the other one, what it does.
You say burn it, I go, we
So-
could control them.
We'll say that you've taken about a minute to heal up.
Yep.
You're back on
I'm
your
back
feet.
in the room.
You pulled the and you have looked at the staff.
What is it?
Nah.
You're going to try and break it?
Let's try and break it.
Just using brute strength?
Actually, I relit that furnace, didn't I? I'm going to go to the furnace. Put it straight in the glass furnace.
The glass furnace is quite happily burning away now. And you're just going to
Chuck it in.
Good thing you didn't tell me what it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I would have used
Exactly.
the shit out of this stuff.
Nope.
As you do, chuck the staff in. Nothing happens for 5-6 seconds. Just the crackle of the wood burning in there normally. Does anyone do anything?
No. No. I cover my ears. Copy him.
I literally just covered my ears.
I just look at you in a confused sort of way.
I'll copy
You'll
him. I'll
see.
cover my ears. What?
Another 7 or 8 seconds pass. Still nothing.
I still keep going because I know the wood is burning.
Yeah. As you hear this
I'm just watching you.
almost
What the hell's going on?
human-like screech, this scream coming out. I won't do it.
Oh, come on.
Loud, definitely loud for those in there. As you look at some of the glass bottles within this room as they go shattering and smashing on. As all of you can't help but kind of close your eyes tight and stare away from it as it echoes up the chimney and in this room.
Poor.
This is fun.
The smell, as if you'd just got some blood sausage and chucked it into a forest. As look at the branch now, as it's bubbling with blood, this deep red kind of coming out of it, and you look to the fireplace as the blood is just seeping out, boiling onto the floor.
That should deal with our blight issue, but you stay here. I'll go check.
Oh, okay.
I'm going with you.
I'll go to Constance. Is that door still banging?
You make your way round to see Constance. Get round to the area they were. And neither her or Red are there.
Of course I know.
We need to find Constance and Red.
Is the door open?
As you look at it, you look at the bar. And you can see the bar. The door, the hinge has been smashed in. But the actual bar itself is misshapen and bent and bowed heavily. Not through force.
Right. I guess I can't remove
It's
the
fallen,
bar.
it's on the floor.
Okay.
And it physically, the entire thing looks like it's been like...
Wounded.
Yeah, exactly. Left in water and then heated and then put in cold water. It looks like that's happened to it.
Okay. Open that door. Is there any blights about?
Pardon?
Twig blights. Is there any like?
There's a lot of them dead around there. Yeah, but you can't see
None coming at
either.
us.
That staff was a Gefire staff.
Or was that something
What's
that summoned these creatures?
It has. If you have that staff, then it doesn't. These don't see you as enemies, and if it gets burnt or destroyed, then the blights around will wither and die.
Good call.
So I guess I'd start looking to see if they're withering or if they've been
They're all
busy.
like just twigs everywhere. All of them.
Seems to have worked.
You go back up to the top and have a look out.
Yeah,
Check.
there could still be more druids.
Yeah.
We should finish
The,
checking the house.
Where's Constance and Red as well? The door was closed when you got here?
Yeah,
So they must be
So,
inside the house.
so we need to finish checking this house.
yeah. We'll need to find them.
From looking at the door, opening and closing it was no problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was no longer barred or locked.
No.
Okay.
We still need to finish checking this house.
Most
Yeah.
likely inside. Hopefully inside. Let's go.
Does the vat room still smell like poison?
No.
So Red's
Red's
definitely sorted that out.
Just purified it. Okay. Okay, let's
Yeah.
back up. Probably the best call. We can't just go running out into the wilderness if
No.
we're out there.
So let's do the last room in here and then move to the main house.
Okay.
So from the sort of vat room, you have a door which is the southwest,
Mm-hmm.
underneath the one that you kind of come in, and that's, you think, the only place that you've not explored down here,
And then there's an upstairs.
and then an upstairs.
Right, let's go
Let's
check
do this
the
downstairs
downstairs
while we're
one.
here.
Yeah.
As you do, it enters into a much wider, large, circular staircase. Very similar to the one that you saw in the basement in the cellar.
So does it go up? Or
Goes
So
does
there's
up and
another
down.
stair that we haven't.
so just go up then?
Go up that.
You make your way up. It goes into a corridor going north and south. You've got a couple of windows overlooking the west-hand side, overlooking the door that you guys have barricaded yourselves in, and you can see the outhouse just out there.
If we look out the window, is there any sign of any blights moving about?
Give me a perception, please.
11.
7.
16.
That looks very safe out there. A bit too safe. Looks fine.
Looks alright.
Good. Good, I'm glad.
Safe as houses.
It's worked.
Safe as houses.
We've not really been in any very safe houses.
Mm.
Okay.
So So are the stairs be kind of in the center of this room or in the hall?
You're kind of like in a corridor, north-south, going down the side of the house.
So we're looking north.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just keep heading north until we get to that last room that we haven't.
You go about halfway up the distance of the total width of the house, and then the corridor makes a turn to the east, and you can see the corridor kind of like splits the house in two. And you can see it goes along, and about halfway down, you can see a smaller staircase that goes down, very small circular one. And you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 doors to the north.
These will be all their bedrooms, I bet.
Check them out.
Check them out. Might be sparky things.
I'm not stealing from these people.
No. If we see you stealing, we're going to stop you.
Also, we're looking for Red and Constance now as well.
Yeah.
So they could be in the bedroom.
Yeah, we'll check the rooms.
Check the rooms one at a time.
I am a bit beat up.
Me too.
I've used up my basic healing spells. I have a more stronger one.
As you
I'm super messy.
open the first door.
Yeah.
Who's going first?
Me? I'm always first. Well, I assume I'm first from now.
What is your AC?
16. Everyone else is quite beat up.
Yes. You open the door and you it's on oiled hinges up here, and the smell of inks fills your nose, but you have less than a second to react as you look in the room as blazing heat fire hits your chest as you take 8 points of damage. As again you hear this guttural Snordiante Viase, and upon you now, wielding a staff enchanted with power, after just throwing a ball of flame at you, holding you in the door, making it impossible to push in, stands another druid. Twigs in his hair, skulls and bones around his neck as he attacks you full force. Can everyone give me initiative, please?
There's always more than once.
I never.
Oh my god, 18 plus 7. I think I'm going first, but
7.
25. Okay, alert is a little bit
not.
OP. Alert is a little OP.
Yes, very good. Gabriel, you're first to react. It's very
going
hard
down
to
to
see
5
through the
druid.
door. Jack Hall is big and taking up nearly all of the frame.
Wasn't I just blasted back by like a
No,
fireball?
it was just like heat hitting you, so it was produced flame. It was.
Okay.
So I guess I can't see this dude.
It'd be a tricky shot. You wouldn't want to miss. You'd probably be at disadvantage as well, shooting into there.
It's the kind of thing Hestia would do.
I will just point at him.
Yeah.
And I will yell in abyssal, I've already killed the wielder of the Gaffer staff, the Galassi staff. I'd basically intimidate him.
Yeah, give me intimidation.
Imagine how useful that staff would be right now.
19.
How about health we could be doing? Nice.
What would intimidate do?
You heard it scream.
I can set myself on fire. Fight fire with fire, that's the expression.
Bear with me 2 seconds.
Maybe that no name. No. The staff, the blight.
So what are you trying to do?
The staff of Bob.
Basically scare him.
Ash tree.
Okay.
Like, throw him off a bit.
Nice, I like it.
Basically, he's opened a door to a dragon.
Yeah.
He's heard the scream of the staff.
Persia, your turn. Yeah, although he looks quite mad, you think he does take half a step back.
Jakul's completely blocking the way.
Pretty much. It'll be a hard shot round him. You want to miss. Go for it. Risk it's worth it. What's the worst that could happen?
It's
I
Hestia.
insist. I insist.
I mean, it's Hestia, so yeah, let's try and get a firebolt around.
Yeah.
Any other character wouldn't do this.
Give me a roll to hit. I'll give you disadvantage on this one, I think. Yeah.
Oh, they're exactly the same, so 14.
Not a miss, but not a hit. You find a gap point your hand as heat erupts from yours, as this flame erupts around you. Goes flying in, but he sees you at the last second. And is able just to move to the side as it spins past, smashing into the room. Give me a d20. Low is bad.
12.
No, you're okay. As it collides with a back wall, but doesn't seem to set fire to anything.
Also, I'm now
He's going to
on fire.
smash you in the face with his staff. What's your AC? That's a hit.
16.
Take 9 points of damage.
Oh, you're not looking well. None of us are looking well.
As you're taken back by this fireball to the face coming out of fucking nowhere as you just pushed this door open. As you then step back in, as he brings the staff round and uses its spear, hand on the back, and just rams it into your face. As it's it's like on the top of your shield and just smacks into your face as your head rocks backwards.
Dare to defile its beauty.
You'll go.
Let's go.
Yeah, he's still to hit. Even with disadvantage. Well, you 16 to hit.
16, yeah.
Yeah, he would have been okay. Just.
Okay.
You'll go.
Okay. So I'm engaged with him. I
You
can't
are
back
indeed.
out. Can I take a disengage kind of back step? Like it would be like a full action to do that?
Yeah, full action to do that to get away from him.
Okay, I'll disengage for action.
Yeah.
And then I'll use my bonus action of mass healing word. So everyone, up to 6 creatures gain 1d4 health. So that'll be us.
Plus anything?
Plus my spellcasting modifier.
Sweet.
Noise.
Ability rather than.
So it could be up to 10, I'm guessing.
Between 7 and 10.
3.
Yeah.
10. What?
Oh, sorry, spellcasting ability.
Ability. Yeah.
That's 3.
Oh, right.
So
Ability
4 to
modifier
7.
is weak.
Yeah.
It's a bit annoying.
6.
6. So 6.
6 health to everyone.
Nice. What is the healing word you use?
Repair this beauty.
Classic.
Zonk.
God, that sounded like something from Baldur's Gate, that did.
Yeah.
Heal this beauty.
Just the words of your voice, soothing and calm compared to this druid's horrendous language.
Oh, Soon would not want me to be this ugly. Come on. This big injury to the face.
Gabriel, you are first to react, sir.
So Jackal stepped back, hasn't he?
Yes, he's got a clear shot on him now.
Eric's gone straight in, right for the eyes. He's gone, it's lunchtime.
Yeah.
So Eldritch Blast. Advantage, that would have been a 14.
Mm-hmm.
Did that hit?
Nope.
Okay, so that would have been a 19 plus 6,
definitely.
so 25.
Yeah.
And the second one would be a 17.
Yeah, so a hit. Give me some damage.
So 2d10. Only 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 1.
Oh, that's the problem with the high dice roll.
Right, Hessia, you and him are acting at the same time.
Okay.
So who's he going to attack? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 4. 1.
Okay.
He's got his target.
Yeah.
So I'll do him first. Doesn't make too much difference.
Okay.
He's going to get his attack. 12? No.
Nope.
He comes in. He'd go with the staff now. He's been in close combat. He closes the distance. So now the corridor is a bit of a mess again, but you're going to get your spell as he steps in.
Okay.
Goes to strike you. Do your spell.
Is there anyone in front of him? Are you guys both
No,
No,
behind?
you've got pretty much clear shot on it.
Yeah.
Can I cast Burning Hands? So it's basically a cone that comes out in front of
I'll
me.
just-
Like that.
We're indoors.
Yeah, give me a roll.
You know it!
Come on. Oh,
What's the save
we
against
want
it?
to
I think he's
save
got
this
it.
house.
Dex.
Yeah.
15.
No, it's just damage. You don't have
No,
Oh, do I not have to?
Dex save.
Yeah, he gets a save.
3d6. 3.
And it's against your
9.
spell save.
Can we roll that, Tiefling?
No.
13 damage.
So your hands fan out in front of you that invoke this magic, and fire just erupts in the air. It becomes hard to breathe for a second, and belts out towards him as he comes charging through the doorway and spreading out into the door behind him.
The fire ignites any flammable objects in the area
So
that
how
aren't
much does he take? Sorry?
13, did I say? I think
13.
13, yeah. If he failed the save.
No, he saved.
Oh, in that case it's half, which
Yeah, I
would
got it.
be 7.
He dodges low, diving under the worst of it, and brings this big staff round to try and crack you in the head. But he's lost his momentum coming underneath it, and you're able to bring the shield round. You can definitely smell burning coming from within that room.
Helping!
Oh God. It's Jackal's go. Smash him in the face, Jackal.
Yeah. I used my dragon breath last game, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. That would have been useful, some cold. Okay, yeah, I'm smashing him in the face.
Give me a roll to hit, please. He looks hurt, but not too bad.
16?
That's just a hit. Give me some damage.
6.
Light bark skin is a good spell.
Plus 3, 9 damage.
Bloody hell. You rock him as he
How
steps
dare you hurt my face?
You're able to kind of push the staff out wide using your shield, then pushing all your force as you step in, smashing him hard in the face. As you can tell, that kind of drops him down to one knee, looks up with these crazed eyes, but you can see behind them there is still a man there.
Don't care, he hurt my face.
Everyone give me a perception. What are people looking at? Just tell me where people are looking.
The guy in
the
front
druid.
of me.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the druid.
Okay, brilliant. Give me an attack, please, or whatever you're doing.
He's on his knees now, isn't he?
He don't look well. Yeah, he's been pushed down but pushed himself up again. Yeah. You'd have... No, he's aware you're there. There's only one person in contact with him.
Yeah.
But you got the Eric against him, don't you?
Yeah.
So advantage.
It's good.
Oh, give me a save for your raven, please.
Oh yeah, the fire.
No. God.
It's
You get advantage against Hestia!
I don't think, even if it saves, I think it's fragged. Yeah, it would be. You can smell burnt feathers.
Yeah, it would actually, wouldn't it? Point. It's alright, I got 2. Either.
He looks at you for a second, looks at Hestia, looks at you, looks at Hestia. Her little head goes to the side for a moment. You sure?
Look, I just need you to pluck his eyes out.
I mean, he's going to roll. He's sensible.
She ain't
going. She ain't going.
It's fine.
She's literally just seen what's happened to Eric.
Yeah. That's fair. Eric comes back, it's fine. I've got advantage on you, by the way. If I decide to attack
When
you,
this all goes south,
you're
you
dead.
have advantage on me. I killed Eric. He dies a lot, he'll be fine. He'll come back.
We were trying to rescue this
19
house,
plus 6,
and we're burning
25.
it down.
That's a hit.
Oh god. Why?
17 plus 6.
That's another big hit. How do you want to do it?
I'm literally just going to put I'm going to almost like go point blank with my hand.
Yeah.
Just... Pretty much.
Something...
16 points of damage.
As you bring it round towards the back of his head, you know that feeling you get when you know someone's looking at you, or you're looking at someone else and you know that they know you. That you get that feeling from him.
Yeah.
So he turns around and sees you, and you see fear cross his eyes. As wild and as savage as this druid is coming across, ultimately, deep down there is still a man. This pure force energy erupts less than 10 centimeters from his face, and it just smashes into his head. Knocked back instantly, nose just turned to mush, as if some heavyweight had just punched him, filling the force, but there was no fist. Just pure force energy erupts from your hand into his face as you see his teeth blown away, his eye knocked out of socket as he spins on the spot and lands on the floor. Not even a last breath, nothing. as he's dead before he hits the floor.
You need to put out that fire.
Yeah.
How big is this fire? Would you say it's like campfire sized?
You take a second and look in the room.
Does it depend what's in there? Is it lots of cloth? Is it a nice bed that's on fire?
Okay.
This
The door is now open.
all the cloth.
Inside the room, as you can have a look round, on fire. You can see a desk, a chair, a tall wooden cabinet. But there's a strange metallic contraption in the corner that takes up most of the room. Large metal handle, various cogs on it as well. And the smell of inks and paper burns within this room rapidly.
I
It
just
is
set the
getting
printing press on fire.
uncomfortably hot in here very quickly.
Let's all remember the time I killed that druid with one spell and how helpful that was.
I used prestidigitation and like put out as many like small campfire. I can put out a small campfire.
Snuff out a candle, torch, or small campfire.
You can do that too. With
Yes, I will help.
So
I can't do anything. I will like try and do stuff. I've used my dragon breath already.
Yeah.
That's basically my fire
I think
out.
Kitty's on my Twitch because I'm talking but I'm not talking.
I cast Divine Sense. So, no soul beard, as you look towards Hessia. You between you, give me a straight competency, so D20 plus 3. We'll see how competent you are.
22.
You're good at putting out your own fire.
With one hand I set things on fire, with the other I take it away.
I got a crit fail.
So you're not so much help, but you're invoking the spell.
I have fire resistance, so I can get in there.
You keep losing. You actually miscast twice.
Yeah.
So as you invoke it, you're just looking at all this wood, and you can't help but think about what's going to happen if this catches.
Yeah.
Of all of the wines and the spirits and the fumes below you.
Oh yeah, I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah.
But Hessia apparently is good with fires.
Who knew?
And you're able to focus in on some of the key areas and just snuff them out. It does quite a considerable amount of damage to this room.
You know what? It's still standing. We're all standing. Eric will be back.
You would say, with almost certain, anything of value in here, if it was flammable, would have been either damaged in the flame or in the smoke.
Yeah.
And it was a printing press.
It was indeed a printing press.
So all that paper,
Yeah.
all that gold worth of paper.
Yeah. None of you might know the value of paper.
Paper valuable?
Paper is valuable.
Paper is valuable.
Hessie should know that she's a thief.
You do
She's a really
also
bad one,
see, which were singed in the fire. On the floor, there are some vines. Not twigs, vines.
Like growing out or just kind of loose?
Just loose and piled on the floor.
I'm going to search the body.
The druid. So again, the staff has returned to its normal shape. A pouch of components and 3 good berries.
I have the 3 good berries to
What does
call.
Gabriel think
No,
when he
take
searches this man?
Not much.
No?
He's done. He's had to put beasts. He's had to put beasts of men down before.
Okay.
He has seen the man behind the beast before, but he knows that at that moment of death, when they know death is coming, that's when the animal kind of like goes or stays. So if the animal goes, then the man will go peacefully.
Okay.
It's almost like a sense of peace. Like
Throwing is not my skill. Have you not? You do it.
why are you throwing 2? But yeah, he's had to do it before.
Okay.
Help.
Cool.
Gabriel has a mentality of like, at that moment there, if he had the upper hand, he wouldn't stop against us.
Right. like it. You take a moment. You don't find anything else on it, I'm afraid.
That's fair.
You've got 1, 2, 3 more rooms.
There's nothing amongst the vines? Just vines.
Just little piles, 2 random piles of vines.
I will separate the piles.
I might put vines in my bag.
Okay.
And let Red have a look at them when we find them.
Yeah.
I don't know what vines are.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll be useful.
What happens to the creatures controlled by that staff when you burned it? Are they wither?
They're wither. Well, they could have been
Could
another
there have been vine monsters that you...
Yeah, maybe.
twig blights, blights, and what's the other blight?
Pardon?
It's just multiple different types of blights, isn't there?
Is that a likely...
Different plants.
logical-
You're not sure?
Okay.
You don't know much about blights?
No, I don't.
You just want to give me a knowledge nature?
No. Red wouldn't know. We'll take them to Red. We'll take them to Red when we find her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go into the next room.
How are you feeling? Because you took a couple of wounds there, Jackal.
I'm alive. With the mass healing word did help out.
Okay.
I'm about a third health.
I'm about
let's
half.
Check these other rooms. I'll go first.
Okay.
But I'll kind of go to each door and kind of give it kind of a bit of a listen before opening it.
Give me a perception.
We're gonna just. You guys are gonna tank, and I'll just resurrect you with spare the dying each time.
Good plan.
Spare the dying. Spare the dying.
I need a 6. So
Put your ear to it.
It's fine.
A moment happens, but you don't hear anything.
okay.
And drill comes through.
I open. I open that door.
So you swing it open. Again, oiled hinges in here. So it swings. You can see 2 sets of bunk beds. You can see 4 small chests. Well, not small, but 4 chests. 2 on each bed, at the end of each bed. Various wooden toys and things scattered in the room.
Children's room. No druids. Let's
There's
move on.
a...
Can I look in the chests?
Nope.
Can we look in the chests?
We're stopping her.
You can see...
Are they gonna
one of the main things you can see in this room is a wooden rocking horse with something carved on it.
You're not stealing from children.
As you have a look at it, the horse is jet black, painted wood. It's got wild eyes. Its mane is just bright orange with red.
It's a nightmare.
Ain't no fun, ain't no blinksies.
Next one.
But you can see the horse is named as well.
Well, what's the name?
Bucephalus. Bucephalus.
They really don't make it easy for dyslexics, do they?
Like literally phallus.
Bucephalus.
Bucephalus. Okay, we probably need that for a later date.
Yeah.
Let's
You
try
want to look in
the
their footlock in the
No.
chest?
I want to, but I
We'll
think
stop
these two
her.
are going to physically stop me from doing it.
It's a children's room. We're not stealing from children.
not stealing from anyone in this family.
No.
As you look in the other one, mirror room, 2 sets of bunk beds with the lockers as well. So enough for 4 children.
Right.
Keep going.
That's this whole house sorted.
Was that?
There's
We've got
one
one
more
more
room, isn't
room,
there?
haven't we? I thought it was 4 rooms.
Yep, you've got one more room here.
Yeah.
Right.
Last room then.
I'll open it.
Opens into a larger room with a rectangular 8-chaired table. There's an L-shaped cupboard which is floor to ceiling, and a pantry, and a small iron stove with another door coming out the back of this one to the east.
We'll take that door.
Mm-hmm.
There can't be many of these druids left.
From your map, you can tell this should be the last room, then leading you to the room where the crane was. It opens up into what is the master's bedroom. Contains a 4-poster bed. On the headboard is carved the likeness of a giant raven. A soft black rug covers the floor between the bed and the door. In the corner of the southern wall stands a slender wardrobe with a tapestry of a church hanging on the wall between them. Underneath the tapestry is a beautifully crafted cradle. To the north, underneath the window, is a desk and chair. You can see a small wooden chest in here as well, and a freestanding mirror.
Can I go to this chest?
Detect magic. Magic within 30 feet of you. Gets an aura around it. Spell can be penetrated most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, thin sheet of lead, or 3 foot of wood or dirt.
No. You can't detect anything magic. Are you having a search?
I want to.
I'd rather not.
So just from surface detect magic, as you invoke the spell, nothing's come up.
Quick glance around the room to make sure that there's no like other ways out or anything like that. But
Give me a perception.
2.
3.
Crit.
Oh no, 2. That would be 2 as well.
I critted.
As you start just investigating the room, corner of your eye, you see a little pouch.
Yeah, boy.
And you, as you're looking around, you just keep your head just keeps drawn towards it, drawn as your tail's like.
Yoink.
You're enjoying the tapestry. It's quite pretty. It's not the craftsmanship that you're used to. That's well made, and as is the cradle. The cradle is beautiful. There's a lot of love gone into that cradle for sure. A lot of love.
We didn't set fire to this room.
Gabriel, as you're looking,
I can change that if you
you get to the northeastmost corner of the room. And the wall doesn't quite sit right.
Of course it doesn't.
So you walk over and have a little look around. Find a secret. Just hear a little... And you just hear a little click as the wall gently swings open. And via a secret hidden door, you then are behind the crane in that room going down.
Oh, fair. Anything in that? Or is it just...
No, it's it's not a secret room, it's just a secret door.
Secret door.
Yeah.
Right, I think we have this place cleared.
Okay.
There's just an outhouse left, isn't there?
You've got the stables and the outhouse.
Right, let's go to the stables.
I'm going to try once more to try and like look in the wardrobe, look in the chest before we leave.
Yeah, you can have a look if you want.
These two
if
have
we
been
see
stopping me,
her,
but-
I will stop her if I see her trying to sneak into anything.
I'd hang back and hope that like you two went on ahead and then like go back.
Well, yeah, I'm going to go down. There's some stairs, isn't there, that we need to go down to?
No, we've seen everything now.
The crane room will take us out, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we go back down to the crane room. And
Yeah.
that
We
takes
can
us down.
fall elegantly.
Oh, no, I'll go down
again.
the stairs. I'll let you guys jump down the hole again.
No, it takes
So what are you doing? Are you staying in the
I
room?
want to hang back to try and
If she
search that
tries
room
to hang
properly.
back, I will stop and wait by the door. We don't have enough distractions here. We need the other two to distract people.
There's nobody here. We've killed them all.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
1 second. I'm just gonna go and like try and open the wardrobe. But you're gonna have to physically stop me.
I'll let you open it, but I'm going to stop you if you try and take stuff.
Right, what are you going to do?
I'm opening the wardrobe.
Yeah, as you do, you can see, so you've got the desk, the wardrobe, it's just a variety of different people's clothes in there. As you have a bit of a thorough look around, you can see on the desk, there's like a shipment manifest.
Mm-hmm.
And their abbreviations. There's one which says BV. There's one which says BW. One which is K. and then one which says Vistani. And you find
Cresk.
you can have a flick through it if you want.
Yeah.
This kind of ledger.
Yeah.
As you look back further and further, you find there's an older one, which is an S.
Strahd. Okay. I'll take that. Take the ledger.
You can take the ledger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you like try and arm it to me, I will like show you and be like, don't you think this is interesting, useful? This is their ledger. Show you the S.
There are not that many dates on here, but it's a long time ago. But it is in this ledger.
Yeah.
Everyone is beholden to Strahd at some point in this place. Do you want to confront them with this or something?
Ammunition might be useful.
Alright. I would let her take it.
The chest is locked.
For now. Can I?
Yeah, you want to try and pick it?
Yeah. Is that just a straight?
It's your bonus. D20 plus your bonus.
A proficiency bonus. 2.
+3, I think.
Yeah.
But I've got +2 down.
I think it's changed to +3 at level 5.
Yeah.
Oh, has it? Okay. Oh, yeah, it has. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
14.
You're taking your time? Yeah, I'll give you that. You spend a moment, you're in no rush, no pressure. First time, you kind of...
I am kind of breathing down her neck, making sure she doesn't steal anything.
You almost get there, and then up it flicks. Give me a perception check.
Mine's 1. 16.
Give me a perception check.
Bless you.
Thank you.
14.
As you open it, the lid is too thick. So it catches your eye for a second, and you see a secret latch on there, opening a secret compartment in the lid of the chest. Looking into the chest, you can see a number of different pouches. 1, 2, 3, 4 pouches.
I won't miss one.
We're not
We have
stealing
saved
from
them.
Have got more coins than others. Are you having a look in the pouches?
Yes.
As you do, quick count. There is one has got 50 gold pieces in it.
We're not taking these.
There's one with 250, 280-ish electrum, and stamped on them is the side of Strahd's face. And you would guess over 300 silver pieces in pouches as well. You open the top.
Yeah.
As you do, you see a small locket on a chain in it, gold. Maybe worth 20 to 30 gold pieces. Do you open it?
Yes.
As you do, it clicks open. See, there's a painted picture inside. It's a lady, younger, beautiful, jet black hair. Even though she's young and pretty, she still has these striking silver going down through her hair. You've not seen this lady?
Okay, it's not Irina. It's not. I thought that's what we were going. No, okay.
No, you don't recognise her.
I'm gonna leave the locket behind.
Not taking anything.
Yeah, you put it back in and click
Yeah,
it shut.
just leave it as it was.
Yep.
We have done all of this for them. They can
And
save. We can.
They will
They're giving us wine.
reward us.
Wine and 50 gold pieces.
We want to have friends here. We have no current friends in this entire country.
Yeah, we do. We've all got 4 friends. Each
No.
other.
For now. Let's keep it that way,
We've
shall
actually
we?
only got 3.
Gabriel, you're not there. Gabriel.
Red hates me as well. I think I've got 2.
Come on, your curiosity has been sated. I'm not going to steal from these poor people. They've been through enough already.
I will be like at the stables by now.
Yeah, for sure. I'll do you in a sec.
Can I attempt a sleight of hand as I get up to go to try and get one of the pouches, or is it going to be way too obvious?
I'm literally staring at
Yeah.
you and watching these.
Yeah, it'll be very hard.
No, okay, well, she'll cave in then.
Okay.
You can attempt it if you want. It would be hard. You've seen how observant.
Yeah, no, she
Jackal
no,
can
it's
be.
not. No,
You
she
put
wouldn't
it back.
put it back.
You close it. Are you going to try and lock the chest?
Close it, but not relock it,
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
and then go. Yeah.
You sure? All that money.
No, I've got the ledger.
Hear a little voice in the back of your head.
Sounds like a dwarf.
Yeah.
All right.
No, she look.
Yeah. Pip-Boy raises. Poor? How are they poor? Look how much fucking money they've got.
Well, I meant poor as in like they've been in a horrible situation. A bunch of them have been killed by these.
hear little
Which
horrible
we've
voice.
saved them from.
Hessia, little voice in the back of your head. Take it. You earned it.
I did.
It's your reward. They won't be angry. Take it.
Fine, I'm gonna try a fucking sleight of hand. If I'm
So
not-
you've closed the lid, put the lock back on place, walked away, and then you're going to try and turn around and open it again. If you do that, I'm going to stop you.
Burn the house.
Burn in the house.
They'll never know that money's missing. You genuinely hear that voice in the back of your head.
No, really, okay.
So what you say is what you say. Do it. Do it. We can buy our way out.
No.
The Vistani, they have a potion. We'll buy it.
What's this time?
Take it.
Let's go, Jacob. Let's go now.
They don't need to know.
Okay, after you, I'm
Yep.
going to make sure she leaves the room first.
I thought I got rid of all these voices in my head. Okay, let's go.
Checkle, give me a perception, please.
Perception or insight?
Perception.
Okay. 18.
As Hessia gets up to leave, you see her tail is like on the chest, like very, very close to it
Okay.
as she walks out. And
I
it's
think
kind
it would be quite obvious as well. She's having some strange
Yeah, I mean,
inner.
yeah, I'd understand she would have an inner conflict with that much value of treasure there.
You leave it there. Jakul, you would have realised instantly that the druids had not touched this chest at all. Not remotely. No. Yeah. This was locked when you arrived. With your insight, you would know that. Gabriel. You make your way down to the stables.
Leave it there, leave it.
I left you like long ago.
Okay.
Left me
Like,
having
let's
my
go.
dilemma.
Take it. Just please me. Sorry. It opens up. Double stable doors, well crafted again. On the tops, you can see 2 ravens crafted in. The ravens that were inside when you had the fight are all outside now and are sitting near the stables on the roof of there.
They making any noises or anything?
No, they're
watching.
just standing around.
How many entrances to the stable is it? Just
One big barn door style, but it's well made.
I open it.
Yeah, you can see there's 2 stables here, or 2 big stalls. Large, well made, although the smell of animals that haven't been cleaned out hits you in the face. As you look at them, you see 2 large, strong draft horses. Think Budweiser advert. That kind of big fucking horses.
Yeah.
Stood there as a shake of the head as they both eyeball you as you walk in.
I got either on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Is there any hay knocking around that's like good? I put hay in basically where their feeders are. 'Cause I'm guessing they haven't been fed for like 10 days.
Doesn't look like they have. No.
So I do that straight away.
As you go over near them, you can see that there are some bundles of sticks on the floor near them. Both horses. Smashed and stomped into the ground. You give them some hay. So, diplomacy, is that still a skill? It is, isn't it?
Is it?
I believe so.
I've got persuasion, performance, intimidation, deception.
Oh, everyone
persuasion,
stop for a
man.
second. We've got Golomir is here.
Hey!
Hey, Golomir. Sorry, we've been like a bit sporadic, and as you can see, there's only 3 of us. We had a bit of a mix-up with dates, but we should be good for Wednesdays from now on, I think.
Yeah.
And I totally forgot to put notice up, which kind of reflects that we've only got 7 people watching. When I put the notice up last time, we had 170 people watching. I must remember to add that as early as possible.
Yeah.
Or animal handling?
Animal handling?
Yeah, animal handling.
Okay.
Oh, we've got Colin. It makes me happy.
Hey,
It's a 0, so
Right-
it's,
right at the
it's a
end.
natural roll, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that would be a 10.
Yeah, it's enough. They don't bite you.
Guess so.
Cheers, Ryshek, as well. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, everyone gets involved. Oh, I love the chat at the moment. They were like, Adam, animal handling is a school. Yeah, I'm useless. You get some hay. At first, they back away a little bit, seeing you come forwards with hay, and as you put it in, you're kind of arm's length, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Dump some in. As they come forwards, waiting for you to back off, and then come forward and have a little nibble.
I look around the stables, see if there's anything else.
Doesn't seem to be. The horses, like you said, you've pretty much got it. It looks like they've just been 10 days in here.
Yeah.
They look like they just want to be outside.
Cool. I since they've fed, I go back out, close the door, close the stable doors. Hopefully, this will be the time they close the pit.
As you make your way down, you can see, so there are 3 barrels, which you would have noticed have got wine in, which were being put onto the wagon, and 1 which is still hanging from the crane, which seems to have wine in it as well.
Oh,
So
I don't know
that is
how.
4.
I'm not going to work the crane just in case we break it.
Yeah.
Have we checked that
It's
that wine
10
is
days up there, I can say that.
good wine and not poison wine?
It's sealed.
Oh.
Yeah.
So. No Soul Beard currently is Kitty, who normally plays Constance, who's at home. Okay.
We got 2 sick
And I think we've
players.
frozen.
No, it's on still, I think, on mine.
Oh, fair. Just got the outhouse left. I guess it's an outhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
The horses are fine.
Hetty's in a very grumpy mood now.
Good.
You make your way round.
We need to still find Constance and Red.
Yeah.
I'm getting worried now.
So am I. Hopefully they got to the outhouse.
Hopefully.
You make your way round the front of the house. It's quiet out here now. You can see the vines all around you, but they don't look particularly healthy. So you open the outhouse door. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Okay. How are you?
I'll be
Do you
alright.
feel up to going first?
I could take a hit, maybe.
The wooden outhouse with a small crescent
I'd have gone
moon
first if you let me
carved
take the
in its
money.
door.
Oh, so it's an actual toilet.
Yeah.
Oh.
But there's quite a sweet smell coming from it, as you can look up and see various bundles of herbs that have been put above and hanging.
And it's probably not been used for a while as well.
No.
And that is it of the area.
That's it. You think you've been?
That's all the
everywhere.
buildings.
That's it. Right.
Back to the...
Back to the family.
Yeah, we can find out. Hopefully they know the area more.
And where Constance and Red have gone.
Yeah. They might know. If they are ravens as well, they can easily...
Yeah. Right, head back to the Ravens, where we left them.
As you start making your way north across the fields, you get maybe halfway, and seeing this, and the figures step out from the woods and look. You see the figure of this old man in this heavy waxed cloak, leaning heavily on his staff as he kind of looks to you. Looks around. Gives a nod. Beckons the other forwards and they start making their way across to you. They meet you kind of halfway.
You didn't see our half-orc or halfling by chance, did you?
Let's go inside, I'll explain there.
That doesn't sound good.
Grand.
Could do with the rest.
It's a good thing we didn't steal from these people. They seem lovely.
Very good thing.
It should all be clear. There was a small fire in what seems to be your printing room.
But we managed to clear out the druids. At least the ones that we found. We've destroyed.
There are no druids left in that building.
Good.
Also, the
Just kind of as you're talking and walking with him.
Yeah.
What was that scream? You can see he's got kind of like 2-week-old old man stubble coming on him now with his sort of silvers and grey, his hair greasy and wet stuck to his head. As the rest kind of huddle behind him, the men towards the outside of the group. As he continues walking. He's not walking slow with his staff. He's keeping pace with you, but he's heavily leaning on the staff.
That was destroyed a magical weapon in your furnace that you used to make bottles, so I suggest you clean that out as well.
It would allowed us to destroy the lights.
Good. Let's go inside and sit.
Could do with the rest.
I need a drink.
You've got plenty.
To find our companions as well.
Double check your vats as well, because we saw a druid pour stuff in. We believe our halfling druid purified all your wine, but just to double check.
Yeah. That was the last we sort of left her doing that.
Sure, she purified the flavour from it as well.
Better than dying from it.
True. Come. Beckons you in and takes you up that central staircase and then up to their kind of like dinner room.
Yeah.
They all pull a seat for him at the top of the table. I think your friends are probably gone.
Gone where?
He waits as some wine is poured. In kind of cloudy, greeny glass. So it's poured and he gives you all a nod. You done good. One of the little ones, Vigo. We didn't realise, but he ran after you.
Oh, is he alright?
Dunno. We saw he got near the door when you went in. But some of those blights, they saw us and we got pushed back. We saw your friends come out of the building. They must have heard him outside. But something terrible chased him.
That huge thing. We saw the shadow. You saw the shadow of
We
something big.
saw it briefly, but they bolted.
Which way did they go?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you straight away, but from looking at you, sometimes you just need to cut your losses.
We're not going to abandon them.
Which way did they go?
Yeah.
They were pushed to the southwest.
And we go southwest.
What's southwest of it?
They got the boy. But
They rescued him.
I believe so.
It seems like that is our next move.
Well, I think southwest leads us to the giant.
Yeah.
My
That's the place
my
we-
son Adrian. He went to try and help, but was pushed back.
We perhaps we take a quick breath here, and then we go after them.
Yeah.
No use charging
Go and
off.
fight some giants.
No use charging off when we are so
Tired.
fatigued. Yeah.
Rest. We'll talk later.
Okay. So take a short rest.
No.
A long rest.
We're
would
in
be
your debt.
ideal.
You did good.
The
Wow.
debt was wine.
And perhaps some coin.
Wine to Kesk, wine to your son Owen,
As soon as you
and
can.
one to the Festani.
Very well. Rest. We'll look after you.
Okay.
And that's where we'll leave it.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
What is happening?
For a
to
second,
them?
you were going to be in a spot of bother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were pretty low. Yeah.
So, how low did I get you?
You got me down to my lowest point was 17.
My lowest was 7.
Oh!
My lowest
her.
was -1.
Ah, gee.
I think I was very lucky with the rolls though, because you seem to be hitting
Yeah.
those two more than me though. Definitely
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
1 to 3.
I mean, your AC's only 12.
only
but like-
13.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
And then
quite
when
weak.
I did hit you, I was rolling not particularly
Yeah,
high. Like
damage.
one of the ones on Hessia was like 1 off max damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the hits, and I was like, ouch.
I think with the D10s I was rolling as well, I don't think I rolled anything under. Like I rolled one out of all
Yeah.
those rolls D10. All the rest were like 6s and 7s.
Yeah, we did good damage
Yeah.
tonight.
It's a big
Yeah.
variety
Yeah.
of damage when
Yeah.
you roll d10s. Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of mine, like the ones that were like super powerful, I've done at other evenings, and like if you roll like 1s and 2s for all the damage, it's like 5 points of damage.
Yeah.
You know, it can like that one which is like 66.
Yeah,
you
66
could do
was
like
6
6,
damage,
exactly,
yeah.
which I've done in the past, or like 7.
What I have noticed a lot about the sorcerer spells and the warlock spells is that we've got
So do you want to burn your hit dice now? So you can
yeah.
choose up to your level in hit dice.
Yeah.
And you get that many plus your con bonus. Roll that now.
I will choose to use 3 of them.
I'm gonna
Otherwise we'll
start.
figure
Do we
it
roll the
next time.
dice or we just
I'm gonna
max?
You roll. You roll
start
your
on
dice. This is,
2, I think.
So I'm going to roll 3 of them.
whatever dice you roll for hit points, this is how many you roll, and
Yeah.
you get that many hit points back.
8.
4,
Plus your
5,
con, isn't it?
9,
Yeah.
Is it per roll?
No, con altogether.
Okay,
9
so
plus 6.
5,
is 15.
7,
15.
13. I think I'm going to be on max.
That's 33. That's close enough to
Yeah,
that.
I'm on max.
I'll take that.
Nice.
I'm 2 off max. So
So I was on
I'll take that.
23 and I just rolled 17. So
You burnt some serious spells there as well.
Yeah.
Do you have much left?
My like first level ones, it's rare for me to run out of those because I've got quite a lot of first level slots,
Yeah.
but I'm out of second level, and I've only got 1/3 level. But the spell magic,
Jackal, it's been asked what domain you are.
beautiful.
The domain of beauty. Love and beauty. Beauty is the main thing, though.
It's the greatest domain. The greatest.
Oh, I can't wait till I level up a bit more and I can just make people cry at my beauty. I can literally blind people by making them cry for how beautiful I am.
It's amazing.
that's pretty dope.
My 3rd level's pretty safe because all I've got is the spell magic, which is only useful in very particular circumstances, or fireball, which I can't do until I find this bloody batshit.
I
That
think,
shit shouldn't be an issue
no,
though. That is like too
should,
cheap.
Yeah.
And yet we've not found any.
I think you should be able to use your
Focus?
your focus to
Focus for
replace
that
that shit. When it's something that cheap.
Right, are we going for Wednesday next week?
Wednesday next week.
Okay,
Yeah,
Wednesday
sounds-
next week. I will make the event this time. I promise. Sorry,
That's alright.
work was. Yeah, Rajek, read that domain. It is nuts. Can we just read the level?
Read the beauty
level
to me.
6.
Oh, it's perfect. Yeah.
The level 6 ability. Starting
Next
at 6th level,
level,
you can use your channel divinity to become a vision of divine beauty. So profound, it causes those around you to become blinded by weeping. As an action, you present your holy symbol and envelop a vision of divine beauty. All creatures are in 30 feet. All creatures, including you,
Weep at his beauty.
that can see you must make a wisdom saving throw. Binding beauty has no effect on creatures that cannot be blinded or charmed. On a failure, the creature is blinded for 1 minute. At the end of its turns, the creatures make another saving throw on a success.
10 rounds.
And it ends, the effect ends for that creature. So you just literally go, and everyone weeps
And we all
because
sit
it's
there
so pretty.
and cry at you. That's amazing. True beauty would have let me take something out that chest.
I just get to like form with Eric at level 6. I actually become aware, like literally me and him merge, and I can fly.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
That's pretty cool.
What I'm going to try and do for next time, so we'll talk, I'll get because there's a D&D Beyond mod. I need some money to buy it, because I've got like all the source books but 2 of what we need. But I think they're like 20-something pounds each, which is annoying. Hesia's Wild Magic Sorcerer. So then I can make the character sheets on D&D and have them so you can click on the screen to see everyone's stats and all their full abilities and everything.
Oh, that'd be nice.
But I don't own... There's 2 I don't own.
Probably the Raven.
Well, the Raven Queen is unearthed.
Yeah.
So I can just download that one.
Wild Magic? No, that's Wild Magic Standard, isn't it?
Wild Magic Standard.
Yeah.
Beauty, maybe.
Beauty was one of them.
Maybe
and
Shepherd.
It was Shepherd I didn't own as well. These were the 2. It was your 2 I didn't own. So I started making the characters, and I start with Red because I can do Druid because I'd already have it half made, and I was like, crap. And I was like, right, I'll do Jakul. Crap. And I was like, so I need to buy those books. I'll see how expensive they are, and I might.
We can chip in.
Because I know I've had a bit of an update recently on my one, so Spiritual Weapon is no longer available for the Raven Queen. It's like Repose, the Dead Repose or something like that. Deadly Repose.
Yeah, they changed it around a bit, but I can probably find the old one. Yeah, so I just need to make the account, share it with everyone, and then I can make the characters, and then you can look at it on your tablets as well. You can have your character sheet there.
I've got an app because I find that easier
exactly.
for like
It's
spell
good.
buying and stuff.
It's just annoying that it would be nicer if it was a bit cheaper. But I know that D&D Beyond, they're doing a lot with the app as well. They're making a lot of extra bits. And I think that'd be really nice, especially once we've got the artwork.
Yeah.
We can have pictures of everyone on the sheet as well. And it'd be nice to have... a bit cheaper. Yeah, it's true. Have the character sheet flicking over in the bottom right corner, but in the bottom left to have like the artwork for that character as well.
Oh, that would be nice. So
when
you can
people
imagine them.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a lot I want to do. I've got Thursday and Friday off this week, but I've got bits I need to do. I'll try and get it done, which would be good.
Apparently, soon sounds cool, but they're as cool as Tyr, and that is from Kitty. Throwing down the gauntlet of God.
Bit of revenge.
Neither of us are that
Justice.
religious, actually.
I think all of this is insignificant compared to Tides of Chaos and the chaos that can cause.
Yeah.
Like Ryshik just said, so if people are watching, you can mouse over and see the character sheets really easily. I think that'd be good. I just need to stop being lazy. I mean, I've not uploaded anything. I've been well bad.
Like what gate? Well, that must be level 4, Hesia.
Yeah, still level 4s. I've not even upgraded you.
Yeah.
There's a Twitch up there, put some character animation available for people. Yeah, sorry, Gonma. Yeah, I really need to do it. Yeah, let me spend a bit of money. Now that I've got my promotion at work. Did you hear? I got promoted. Yeah. Promoted at work. Indeed, I can afford to do things. Anyway, cheers for watching, guys.
We've got some iLARP merch now as well.
Pardon?
Kitty bought some iLARP merch, hence I'm wearing the iLARP t-shirt.
Lovely. Excellent.
Some nice advertising there to end the...
End it.
Yeah, lovely. Cheers for watching. It was a bit of a different one because we were here free. I quite enjoyed it though.
We survived.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised we survived with just the 3.
When you opened that last door and the druid was inside and ready for you with produced flame, and it was just like straight into your face.
But yeah, it was pretty brutal.
Oh, hey, Nick Mods.
I thought you were
making me a high elf.
I thought you were about to die.
Yeah.
We've all survived.
I was like, what do I do if you go down?
Yeah, I have to spare the dying. That's why I
you're
got
the
that
only one who can
cantrip.
heal us up.
I got that cantrip because I knew I need to, when I'm out of healing, to get people up. off
Because
the
I
ground.
go unconscious in pretty much every.
I don't want to waste healing spots on you all the time.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if the druids. I thought the druids were a bit insane, so they were
I like
going to
them.
step in and try and kill you,
Yeah.
hand to hand. I was wondering if anyone would be tempted to keep that staff. It was quite powerful.
I was close.
If I'd known, if Hestia had known what it did, she would have tried to.
But as soon as you
Yeah.
said it destroyed the blights, I was just like, this probably free of like.
But why
we know
destroy them
there's-
when you can control them?
No,
and
because
have a
They just
blight
think you are a
army?
friend. The person who owns the staff is a friend, not the rest of them.
Yeah.
and the fact that no animals like you as well.
Yeah. Like, it's probably
Red,
not a good
probably.
thing.
Hestia would have tried.
Definitely since I have 2 animals on me at pretty much all times.
Yeah.
One right now.
Actually, short rest, Eric comes back.
And now you have advantage against me when it all goes south.
It's only when he dies, so when he gets back, it counts.
Oh, I'm thinking of. I've been writing a couple of one-off adventures as well. Does anyone or has anyone played World of Warcraft or Warcraft 3?
Yes.
Oh, really? Have you?
Yeah.
Warcraft, Warcraft
you mean
3,
the strategy,
not World of
yeah?
Warcraft.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
the MMO.
Yeah.
Just the strategy. Yeah.
Just the
Okay.
strategy games.
Okay. And you haven't?
No.
Okay. I'm writing one which is a bit different. If people fancy a slight change for one day,
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
maybe a one-offer.
One offer.
A one-offer. It's if it works, it will be funny. There's a high chance of it being complete garbage.
That'll be fun.
But we'll see. Anyway, right.
Yeah,
cheers, watching, guys.
Thank
Sorry.
you. Yeah.
So a little bit of an odd one. I really need to say what time we're going to be on, so people.
I think 7:30 Wednesday is a good time.
Yeah, I think so.
If we can get it
On clockwork.
on clockwork on 7:30.
Yeah.
Like, because you normally get here around about
7.
7, 5
Just
by 7.
before 7, yeah.
Yeah, 7:30, and that gives us 2.5 hours if we run till 10,
Yeah, which is
which is pretty good.
yeah.
Cool. Well, bye all.
Definitely next Wednesday.
Lovely. So next Wednesday, normal time, and I'll continue. Yeah, Golemir, it's good to have you here, mate. Cheers for keeping my rules on track. So next Wednesday.
Perfection.
See you later, bit boy.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.